Loud, and I'm really excited to introduce the first ever episode of the Loud Family Podcast,
which we've named Listen Out Loud.
Patent pending.
Patent pending. Pod. It's gonna be so rockin' and informative and podcasty. Is that a word? And you better listen to it.
What Lola means is we hope you'll listen to it.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay, guys, let's not get off track here. So, listeners, let me tell you what the Listen Out Loud podcast is all about. Oh, Lily, don't play with the mic. Here, why don't you play with this rattle? On second thought, why don't you play with your blankie? Your very silent blankie. Okay, where were we?
In your room, Lincoln. Duh.
Thank you, Lenny. I know. I was telling you about the podcast. Every episode, all of us will be hanging out with all of you, talking about the things we love the most, like what's new in the world of comic books, our favorite sci-fi movies, and you guys!
Who croaked and left you, Boss Lincoln? I'm sure the audience doesn't want to hear about all that boring junk. They'd much rather hear about something exciting, like how I fed a fresh mouse to El Diablo today.
Ew, Lana, gross.
Better not have been one of my test subjects.
Why don't we talk about something everyone can relate to, like vampires?
Too creepy. I say we talk about fashion. Everyone can use a little help with their personal style. Not me. I rock these overalls every day, and I don't hear any complaints. Ugh, that's because you have wax in your ears. Wrong. That's my backup ABC gum. See? Ew!
Siblings, while I'll allow that your suggestions have a certain naive charm, I propose we use this forum to discuss something of importance, such as the latest strides in genome mapping.
Ooh, okay. I like talking about Geo.
I said genome.
When did we rename him?
Excuse me, as the oldest, I think I should decide what this podcast is about, and I say it's love, dating, and relationships. The only things that really matter in life. Now, let's take a call, shall we?
First of all, we're not doing that. Secondly, that's Lily's toy phone.
Oh, whatever.
We should make this a sports podcast. That's how you get butts in the seats. Forget that, dude. You want to reach the masses? You need to talk rock and roll. So predictable. We should talk about comedy. Right. I'm predictable. I think all of your ideas stink. What the people really want to hear about is princesses. Lame. You're lame.
Would you guys stop? You're literally being so immature right now.
Lori's right.
Why don't you kiss up to Lori some more, Lincoln?
I'm not kissing up to her. I'm just trying to make this podcast work, okay?
Why bother? With this family, it's a lost cause.
Totes.
Maybe we should just forget about doing a podcast.
Fine by me. Me too. Life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. Too much stress is really bad for my skin. I gotta take a leak anyway.
Guys, come on! What are you doing? Well, I guess Listen Out Loud is officially canceled. Wish I hadn't spent that $30 applying for a patent.
Good. They're all gone. Now I get to do my comedy podcast. You know, I once worked in an orange juice factory, but I got canned. I couldn't concentrate. I'm very good friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Get it? Dudes, Luann's doing her own podcast. Oh, what? Not fair. She better not be talking about princesses, because that's my thing.
Listen, if anyone should get to do their own show, it's me.
Guys, I think we just found the answer to our problem. Maybe we all need to take turns hosting the podcast. That way, we'll each get a chance to talk about the things we really care about.
That's a very rational solution, Lincoln. You're like a young Immanuel Kant.
What's that, Lisa? I can't hear you. I'll have to turn up the volume manually. Ah, come on. Lincoln's plan works for me, dudes.
Great, so all we have to do now is figure out the order. I'll put the numbers 1 through 10 in this hat, and each of us will pull one out. Whoever gets number 1 will go first. Whoever gets number 2 will go second. Whoever gets 3...
We get it, Lincoln. We're not imbeciles.
Really, Lincoln? Lori, You'll explain it to me later, right?
Whoop! Lily, don't chew on the numbers! Okay, everyone, pick one. Hey, look at that! I got number 1!
What? It's a fix! Yeah, how convenient, Lincoln. Grab it!
You guys, quit it! I won fair and square! Man, you guys are like animals.
I consider that a compliment.
All right, just leave him alone. He gets to go first.
Thank you, Lori. Well, ta-ta, everyone out. It's time for me to do my podcast. Okay, Lily, you can stay here as long as you're quiet. Here we go. Hey listeners, it's me, Lincoln Loud, hosting the very first episode of Listen Out Loud. And today, I'm super psyched to talk to you about...
Kids, dinner!
What? Dang it. Well, listeners, I gotta run, or Lynn will eat my dinner.
Lincoln, do you want your roll?
Hands off! Be sure to tune in for the next episode of Listen Out Loud, patent pending. Lily, would you like to do the honors?
Bye-bye! Lynn Loud here, and today I'll be hosting my very first Listen Out Loud podcast. Needless to say, I'm majorly stoked. You can't see it, but I'm throwing up the goats. Rockin'! So, what I thought I'd do is give you guys a virtual tour of my little home studio here in my bedroom. And here to join me is my roadie, Chunk. Cause who knows my gear better than him, right, Chunky?
Right as rain, love. I've been hauling it around long enough, haven't I? And I got the scars to prove it, like this beauty on me shin.
They can't see you.
Blimey. Well, it's kind of an angry purple, shaped a bit like Maggie Thatcher's head.
Chunk, cutting you off, dude.
Right. I'll save it for the rockumentary.
Anyway, this studio is where it all happens, people. The rock, the roll, and everything in between. Bugging out in my home studio, kicking out the jams, baby, go, go, go. Luna, you woke me up. Whoa, Luann, didn't see you there, dude. Why are you catching Z's in the middle of the day? Because you kept waking me up last night yelling stage dive in your sleep. Oh, yeah, those were some rad dreams. Sorry about that, brah. So check it out, I'm doing my podcast. Do you mind crashing somewhere else?
Hey, you're welcome to crash in me van, love.
Thanks, but I can just sleep in Lana's bed. Dude, that's where her snake likes to hide. Yeah, still better. Okay, peeps, back to the studio tour. So, this is my guitar, my main axe, my trusty Logan V80 shredder. This baby and I go way back. See, when I was 9, I went to my first Mick Swagger concert. That night changed my life. Well, Mick said it best.
It was a June night when she saw the light. Up until then, she didn't know what was right.
That's when I knew that rock and roll was my destiny. So for my 10th birthday, the Rents bought me this guitar. And the rest is rock history. And right here is my amp. It's a Starrett ES200.
Fondly known as the Toe Buster. 2 of my nails won't grow back on account of this beast.
Believe it or not, someone actually threw this baby out. I found it on the curb, brought it home, and Chunk helped me rewire it.
That's what I'd do.
With this rig, I can play any style I want. Blues, rock, funk, metal.
Loud! Turn that down!
Whoops, that's our neighbor. Sorry, Mr. Grouse, just doing a podcast.
I don't know what that means, and I don't care. And just keep it down. Rock and roll!
Okay, Chunk, let's not antagonize him. Sure thing, Mr. Grouse. You have a rockin' afternoon, dude.
I don't know what that means either.
Anyway, guitar was my first love, but the more I got into music, the more I started trying out different instruments. Over here, we've got my electronic keyboard. It's got lots of cool settings. Grand piano, organ, vibraphone, and Space Jam! Whoa.
Ooh, that one's me favourite.
Mine too. Every time I play it, Lincoln thinks aliens are invading and hides under his bed. Anyway, moving on. This is my bass. And these bad boys are my drums. Chunk hooked me up with these.
That's right, found them in a pawn shop, didn't I? Just needed a bit of paint, some new drum heads, and Bob's your uncle.
Before I got these, I had to use empty paint cans and tinfoil. But now, I sound like a pro, people. Check it out.
Loud for the love of Pete!
Whoops. Sorry, Mr. Krause. Just got a little carried away.
I can't wait till you're off to college.
He doesn't mean that. We get along great.
Wait, love. Didn't we soundproof your room a little while back?
Yeah, we put up all those egg cartons on the walls, but Luann was making so many puns. I couldn't deal, dude.
That's right. I had to scramble to come up with them. I almost cracked. But then you took the cartons down and it was over easy.
Blimey, I see what you mean.
Uh-huh. Anyway, moving on. Here's one of my go-to instruments. My acoustic guitar. Wanna keep it mellow and not wake Mr. Krause. I pick up this guitar and it still rocks the house.
I dropped that little guitar you got when I wasn't wearing shoes. I was lucky 'cause it's so darn light it didn't leave a bruise.
Oh, what is that? Sweet jam! Need some accompaniment on the old cowbell? Huh? Little this? There it is.
Hey, Popstar. Maybe we can jam later. Chunk and I are in the middle of doing a podcast.
I have no idea what that is, but it sounds pretty cool. Hello, Chunk. Good to see you, mate.
Likewise, Mr. L.
Hey, everyone. This is my dad. He's a musician, too, so that's probably where I get my music genes from.
Aw, thanks, honey. Well, I'll get out of your hair.
Okay, later.
Oh, one more thing. Maybe you want to tell your listeners about my band, Chef Lynn and the Concoctions. We're really starting to catch fire on the 40th birthday party circuit.
I got a better idea, dude. Maybe you could host a podcast sometime and tell them yourself.
Whoa, now you're talking. I have to go prepare.
Okay, so where were we? Oh, yeah, I know. There's a lot of instruments people don't know I play. Some more out there kind of stuff. Like, the sitar. And the kalimba. And the vuvuzela. And, of course, my trusty gong.
I got it!
I don't think Mr. Grouse digs world music.
That's it! I'm calling the cops, Loud!
Wait! Mr. Grouse!
Wait, nothing! I've had enough! You want me to go deal with him, love?
Nah, dude. That'll just make things worse.
Hey there, Mr. Grouse.
Wait, what's my dad up to?
You know, it's funny. I was just whipping up a batch of the old Linzania, and I found myself with a whole extra tray.
Well, I wouldn't say no to that.
That's all yours, buddy. And tell you what, if we leave the cops out of this, I'll make sure Luna doesn't make too much of a racket.
If you're trying to bribe me, this better be sausage.
Thanks, Popstar! You rule!
All in the name of rock and roll, honey.
He's a good bloke, your dad, if a bit strange.
Well, Chunk, I think our time's just about up. It's been cool, y'all. Thanks so much for listening.
What do you say? Shall we play him out?
You know it, buddy. As long as we keep it acoustic.
Yep, good plan.
Gotta go, 'cause it's getting late. Keep on rocking in the 248. Yeah!
Lola Loud. It's my turn to do an episode of Listen Out Loud, the Loud Family Podcast. Don't worry, there won't be any of that lame junk that my brother and sisters talked about in their episodes. On my show, you're gonna get what you've been waiting for. The inside scoop on what really goes on at the Loud House. Welcome to The Lowdown with Lola. First, I better lock my door, just in case. Okay, dear listeners, let's get to the good stuff. Last Tuesday, somebody let one rip in Vanzilla, almost causing Dad to run into a tree. I don't want to name any names, but here's a hint. She's the oldest Loud sibling. Still in a fog? It's Lori. She said it was her shoe, like she always does, but nobody was buying that for a second. Moving on. Item number 2. Somebody in the Loud House has been interrupting everybody's shut-eye with her unbearable snoring. Far be it from me to rat out the culprit, but her name starts with an L and ends with an Isa. In case you can't spell, that's Lisa. Ooh, that sound means we have a hot one coming up. Get a load of this. My sources tell me.
Lola, let me in. I got 4 fresh flies for Izzy.
Too bad. You can feed her later.
It'll only take a second. What are you doing in there?
I'm hosting an afternoon tea party, and my guests and I do not care for interruptions.
Lola, just open the door.
Incoming football!
Lana, why are you standing outside your door? Lola won't let me in because of some dumb tea party.
That's weird. I heard her tell Mom not to bother her because she was applying one of her 10-minute masks.
What? Like I can't do both at the same time?
She told me she was practicing a speech for one of her pageants.
Lucy, could you please not sneak up on us like that?
Sigh. It's just how I move through the universe.
Lola's definitely up to something.
Open the door!
Go away! I'm busy! Pay them no mind, dear listeners. Now, getting back to that sizzling gossip I promised. Here at the Loud House, someone clogged the toilet a record 11 times in the last week. This is strictly between you, me, and the lamppost, but the culprit is a certain sports-playing, sub-eating... Oh, let's just say it. It's Lynn.
Did I just hear her say my name?
What's going on?
Lola's up to something. She's locked herself in our room.
Oh, that's because it's her turn to do the podcast today. So, there you go. Mystery solved.
Thank you, Lincoln. Now, can you all please leave? I am on the air!
Wait a minute. Okay, fine, you're doing your podcast. But why did you lie about it before?
Well, I just...
You guys! Bobby just texted. He's streaming the podcast on his phone. You literally won't believe what Lola is saying about us. I did not fart in Vanzilla! It was my shoe! You better tell everyone that!
Nice try, Lori, but my listeners can sniff out the truth.
OM gosh! What else is she saying about us? Did she tell everyone that I accidentally stepped on Lincoln's model spaceship, then threw out the pieces in Mr. Grouse's trash so he would never find them?
Wait, you're the one who took my ship?
Darn it, Lola! You did tell everyone!
Lenny, you just told everyone?
Oh, right. I see what you're saying. I think.
Okay, you guys. I've pulled up the podcast on my phone. We can listen in too.
Welcome, new listeners. Now, where were we? Oh, here's a beaut. At breakfast yesterday, the Loud House's resident jokester laughed so hard at her own lame joke that she snorted milk out of her nose, spraying it on everyone's cereal. Ugh, yuck!
Can I help it if I know how to milk a joke? But seriously, let us in, Lola.
You better stop gossiping about us or you are in serious trouble.
It's my podcast, and I can talk about what I want. Those were the rules. Now, what else do I have for you, dearies? Ooh, ding, 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 ding. Here's a humdinger. Which Loud sister was recently seen talking in the mirror, pretending to give her acceptance speech to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Dude, that's my private biz!
Well, you just had it confirmed by the source.
Lori, give me your cuticle scissors.
Lenny, is now really the time to do your nails?
To pick the lock.
Oh, right.
Stay with me, dear listeners. I'm just gonna go barricade the door to, keep the riffraff out. That should hold them. Now, back to business. Guess which spooky sister used the last of Dad's fancy black pepper to make one of her potions? Still in the dark? It's Lucy.
Grr, I have ways of punishing you that extend beyond this realm.
I got the lock open!
Dang it, the barricade!
We're gonna have to bust through. On my count. 1, 2. Ha! You'll never get through. 3. Charge! Stand corrected.
Somebody grab the mic!
I'm not going down without a fight! Which spaced out loud sister brought a bar of soap to look at a meteor shower? If you guess Lenny... Stop it! You're hurting my arm! Got it! Give it back!
No way! Bobby, if you're listening, it really was the shoes, I swear!
Show's over, Lola. I hope it was fun while it lasted, because you're never doing another podcast.
That's for sure. That is not fair. Haven't you heard of freedom of the press? Hello? The people have a right to know the truth.
Oh, yeah? How would you like it if I told everyone about the time you stepped on Lincoln's model spaceship and then buried the pieces in Mr. Grouse's garbage can?
That was you, Lenny?
Oh, right. But my point is, gossip is really hurtful, so you are done.
But I don't want to stop doing the podcast. What if I promise not to gossip anymore?
No, Sale. Why would we ever trust you? Yep. Sorry, brah. You're permanently cut off.
You guys wait. Please let me tell my dear listeners just one more thing. Guess which Loud Sister ate half the cookies Dad made for Kotaro's birthday party?
Lola, what did we just tell you?
Me! I ate them! And guess which sibling cheated during family board game night? This is strictly off the record, but it was me.
Lola, what are you doing?
I believe I understand. She's attempting to get back in our good graces by revealing salacious details about her own personal life.
What are you doing?
Sigh. She's trying to win our trust back by gossiping about herself.
Oh.
Here's another hot one. Which member of the Loud family had an allergic reaction to some glitter lotion, making her face swell up like a hideous balloon? Yep, me again.
Okay, Lola, you made your point. What do you say, guys? Should we trust her again?
I say we get her to reveal a few more things. This is getting good.
Nah, it's cool. All's forgiven, Lols.
Yay! Thanks, you guys. Well, dear listeners, this is officially the end of the Lowdown with Lola. But don't worry, I'll be back in a few weeks with a new improved podcast. Stay tuned! I'm sorry, guys. Actually, it's a good thing you stopped me when you did, because I was about to tell the listeners about that time we ordered all those movies on demand, thinking they were free.
Lola, the mic's still on.
Oh no! I thought I turned it off!
Kids, you know we're listening to this, right?
Hello? 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 Lincoln, how do you turn this thing on?
Lenny, it is on. That's what that red light is.
Oh, great. How do I look?
Lenny, it's a podcast. No one can see you.
Then why did I spend $70 on a new outfit? Oh well, never mind. Hey guys, this is Lenny Loud, and it's my turn to host the Listen Out Loud podcast. Today, I'm gonna give you a tour of my favorite place in the world, the Royal Woods Mall. Those aren't real fireworks. They're sound effects, brought to you by my brother Lincoln, who's my little helper on this podcast.
More of a producer, really.
So this mall is basically where I spend like 90% of my life. I buy all my clothes here, all my presents, all my scented candles, which I give as presents. So let's just walk around and I'll tell you about all the amazing stuff at the Royal Woods Mall. So we'll start at the nail salon. I once saw Patchy Drizzle getting a mani-pedi in here. He's our local weatherman and a huge celebrity. But real talk, his toenails were super flaky. Probably because he's always wearing mandals. Wait, what was I talking about?
The nail salon.
I don't think anyone wants to hear about that, Lincoln. Let's move on. This is my favorite shoe store. My friends and I buy tons of shoes here. They're usually marked down 50% unless they have a purple sticker, which means they're half off.
Wait, what's the difference?
Oh, there's the owner. Hey, Mr. Sherman.
Hello, Lenny. We just got a shipment of those floral clogs you like. I'll save you a pair.
Great! Daffodil, please. So this is the pet store. This is where my family buys toys and food for Lana.
And our pets.
Oh, yeah, them too.
Aw, look at that cute puppy in the window.
I'm sorry, Lincoln, I can't. If I make eye contact, I'll want to adopt him. Let's keep moving. Oh, hey, Ernie.
Hiya, Lenny.
Everyone, this is Ernie, one of the fantastic mall cops here at Royal Woods Mall.
What was that? A firecracker? I'm gonna need backup.
No, sir. It's okay. Those were just my incredibly real sound effects. Lincoln Loud, producer.
Oh, cancel that backup.
We'll see you later, Ernie. Good luck with that blind date on Friday.
Thanks, kid. I'm gonna wear that sweater you picked out for me.
Now this is the Froyo place. My friends and I hang out here a lot. Their yogurt is delicious and they have amazing toppings. My friend Erica is obsessed with the guy who works the cash register. Before that, she was obsessed with the mall train conductor. Then before that, it was a guy who turned out to be a mannequin. Wait, what was I talking about?
The Froyo store. Oh, speaking of which, maybe we should stop in there and grab a snack. I could use a little break.
Lincoln, we just started. We have a lot of ground to cover. Here's the music store, perfect for Luna's presents. This is the princess store, great for Lola presents. Here's the health food store, great for buying Lori her low-cal bean chips.
And here's the arcade, which I'm sure the listeners will want to know more about. Should we stop in and try out a few games?
Not now, Lincoln. We're about to go to the most important stop on our tour.
But as your producer, I think...
So this is our big department store. It's what we mall experts call an anchor store. But I've never seen an anchor in here. Let's go in, shall we? Chet's on piano today. Hi, Chet.
There she is. This one goes out to you, Lenny.
Don't you just feel better about life the moment you walk in here?
I'd feel better if I were blasting aliens with a laser cannon.
Lincoln, you're killing the mood. This is the makeup section. They have lots of product testers, which come in really handy if you have an emergency. Like if one eye looks bigger than the other.
Hello, Lenny Loud!
Morris!
Oh, you look fabulous, as always.
So do you. Everyone, this is my friend Morris. He's a salesperson and the store's best stylist.
Everyone, are we on TV? What's happening? Should I call my agent?
No, we're doing a live podcast. This is my brother,
Lincoln Loud, producer.
Well, hello, Lincoln. So what's our podcast about?
I'm giving the listeners a tour of the Royal Woods Mall.
Oh, a high-tech production. Well, listeners, you couldn't have a better tour guide. This girl is a fashion powerhouse.
Oh, please, Morris. You're the fashion genius.
Well, I don't know about genius. Okay, genius, why not? Wait, but speaking of fashion, Lincoln, we need to talk. Please pick up the blue courtesy phone.
Excuse me?
You're adorable, but this look you're rocking, the orange polo, the jeans, the sneakers, the 1950s just called. You're late for your Salisbury steak dinner.
I have no idea what you just said.
Sweetie, we need to do you.
What? No, I'm fine.
Lincoln, getting Morris to give you a makeover is like an unbelievable honor.
Our young gents section is right over there.
But...
What about this cute top?
Top? I usually wear shirts.
Let's just put it on you.
Watch the mic.
It's a start. How about a nice unstructured blazer over that?
Just try it, Lincoln.
What's missing?
My dignity.
A hat! A straw pork pie would be cute. There! And last but not least, we need a new scent for you.
What's wrong with my old scent?
That was more of a smell. Try this.
Lincoln, you look amazing!
Ugh, I'm just glad this is a podcast so no one can see me.
Yo, Loud!
Oh, no. Hey, Todd. Hey, Richie.
Didn't know you were such a fashion plate, Loud.
I'm not. This is just...
Hilarious? Couldn't agree more. Let me just get a few pics so I can share with everyone at school. Later, handsome. Oh, also, love the new smell.
It's called a scent. Okay, well, my life is over.
Oh, they're just jealous of your sizzling new look.
Trust me, they're not. Here, Morris, please take your clothes back before anyone else I know sees me. Lenny, can we just go home now?
I'm sorry, Lincoln. I didn't mean to embarrass you. We can go. After we do one more thing. Come on!
We're going to the Froyo place?
Yep, my treat.
All right, so the total for the two Froyos comes to $8.50.
Thanks, Lenny. This is delicious. Though I got so excited about the toppings, I forgot to put yogurt in here.
You're welcome. And now we're stopping in here.
The arcade?
Yep, 1 hour of games on me. It's to thank you for being my helper. I mean, producer. And for being such a good sport.
Yes, you're the best, Lenny.
I don't know any other Lennys. Well, podcast listeners, thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Lenny Lau. And, oh no, I just made eye contact with the puppy. Gotta go!
Hello, listeners! Luann Loud here, taking over the Listen Out Loud podcast. I'm sure you're aware that around the Loud House, I'm known and feared as the master of pranking. Well, today I'd like to pass on some of my knowledge to you, my loyal listeners. Welcome to Luann's Pranking 101. With some basic pranks. To demonstrate, I'm gonna need help from some unsuspecting victims. And by that I mean, of course, my siblings. Hey, Lincoln! Can you come in here?
Can't wait! I'm in the middle of a video game and haven't hit the save point yet.
But it's important. I, want to interview you about Ace Savvy for my podcast. That'll get him in here.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
You lose.
What Lincoln doesn't know is that sitting on top of my door is a bucket containing a slimy surprise.
Maybe I could start with Ace's new love interest. Oh, fish heads! Really, Luann?
That was nothing. It could have been worse. You're lucky I scaled it back. Now this prank is great because all you need is a bucket and a chump. Moving on, let's check out a prank I have set up in the bathroom. All we need now is to lure someone in there. Hey guys! I'm about to take a 40-minute shower. I got a lot of pie to clean out of my ears. If you gotta go, you better get in there before me.
Move it! I got a tinkle.
It's all yours, Lola. What Lola doesn't know is that I've taped a layer of plastic wrap over the toilet seat.
Ah! My gown! Luann! I will end you!
A word of advice. When you prank someone with a short fuse, you have to be prepared for retaliation. That's why I carry a nail gun.
Did you just nail the door shut?
It would appear that way. Moving on. Let's head downstairs.
Hey, Luann, have you seen my bucket of fish heads?
Sorry, Lana. Check with Lincoln and let me know if you find them. Here we are in the kitchen. A smart prankster will know that there's no shortage of prank opportunities in here. Now, we just need a mark. Observe. Dad, come quick!
What is it, honey? Did Lenny try to dry her hair in the microwave again?
No, I was just getting a snack from the fridge, and it looks like your souffle has fallen. That's bad, right? What Dad doesn't know is that I've set up a spring-loaded boxing glove in the fridge.
Hey, that was a good one, honey. You're grounded.
So worth it! Now that we've covered most of the basics, let's move on to the next level, the old double down. I just need to grab a couple of items from the kitchen. Hey, Lori, what are you up to?
Trig homework, and it's literally frying my brain.
Well, maybe you just need a snack. I brought you a bag of your favorite low-cal bean chips.
Wow, thanks, Luann. That's actually really thoughtful of you.
What Lori doesn't know is that I dumped hot chili powder on the chips and then resealed the bag.
Why is my mouth on fire? Luann, what did you do?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terrible. Here's some water. What Lori doesn't know is that I just handed her a glass of pickle juice.
OMG! Is that pickle juice?
What's the big deal? I'm just gherking your chain.
Luann, you literally better get out of here!
Now, I know what you're thinking. Luann, how does it get any better than that? Well, listen and learn as I show you how to do the old triple down. Hey, Lynn, how's your day going?
Bad. My dogs are itching like crazy. Must be my athlete's foot.
What Lynn doesn't know is that athlete's foot has nothing to do with it. Earlier today, I put itching powder in her tube socks.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Hey, I got just the thing for you. Some anti-itch cream.
Oh, you saved my life. Thank you. I'm just gonna use it all, if that's okay.
Oh, by all means. What Lynn doesn't know is that I really just handed her industrial strength glue. Hey, what the heck? My hands are stuck to my feet. What did you do?
Oh my gosh, I must have gotten my tubes mixed up. Maybe if you wash it off, it will dissolve. What Lynn doesn't know is that I set up a tripwire right outside her door. Side note, listeners, if you wanted to make this a quadruple down, you could put mouse traps on the stairs. Now, for our final lesson, it's important to know your mark. Not everyone is going to be as ridiculously easy to prank as Lynn.
I heard that.
For someone as smart as my sister Lisa, you have to think a few moves ahead. Allow me to demonstrate. Hey, Lise.
Greetings, fourth eldest sister. You may not want to linger in this area. I'm working with some pretty unstable elements.
Oh, wow, that sounds like hard work. Why don't you take a load off? Here, I happen to have a chair out in the hall. I'll just wheel it in.
Really, Luann? Our other siblings may be gullible rubes, but I will not fall for your immature tricks. Obviously, there's an inflated rubber sack, street name whoopee cushion, on that chair, which, when I sit down, will make me appear to be flatulent.
What? Would I prank my sweet little 4-year-old sister?
Spare me. I shall choose to sit in my own chair, thank you.
What Lisa doesn't know is that I knew she would sit in her own chair, so I strapped a jetpack to the back of it.
Oh, what's that rumbling? Perhaps I am a bit flatulent.
I'm headed straight for the diaper pail!
This is one fecal study I do not care to be a part of.
Ooh, that was a doozy!
Get out.
Well, that concludes the demonstration segment of today's show. Let's open up the lines for some calls from listeners. Ooh, we got one. You're on with Luann Loud. What's your question?
Hello, Luann. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller, and I was just wondering, how do you prank a prankster? Won't she always see it coming?
Great question. There's only one surefire way to prank a prankster. Create a distraction. As soon as their guard is down, you strike.
A distraction? Like a phone call?
Exactly.
What Luann didn't know is that her entire family was waiting on the other side of the door, pies in hand.
Literally in your face. Well played, family. I guess I got my just desserts.
Did I mention that my pie was made from Lily's dirty diapers?
Bye, listeners. I gotta run to the shower. Dang it! The door's nailed shut.
Hey everyone, this is Lori Loud, and you are in luck because it's my turn to host the Listen Out Loud podcast. Oh, right. Joining me today, providing musical accompaniment and sound effects, is my sister, Luna.
Sup, dudes?
I am literally so excited because today I'm going to share with you, drumroll please. I said drumroll please.
Oops, sorry, brah.
The story of my first date with my beloved Bobby Boo Boo Bear.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, seriously. Listeners all over the world have been clamoring for the deets. And to help tell the story, please welcome a very special guest all the way from the bodega in the city, Bobby himself. Ooh, nice, Luna. That was cool. Hello, Boo Boo Bear. Are you on the line?
I'm here, babe. I'm still at work, but I'm so excited. Oops, I probably shouldn't try to stock cans while I'm on the phone.
So, before we get to the first date, I'm sure you guys want to know how Bobby and I met. Well, I definitely noticed him around town. It was hard not to. He had so many jobs. Pizza delivery boy, lifeguard, mall cop, cat photographer.
And don't forget door-to-door corn dog salesman.
Right, that. But it wasn't until I saw him cleaning shoes at the bowling alley that I noticed him.
If I remember right, there was a toe fungus epidemic that week.
Bobby, ew. Anyway, we got to talking, and just a few days later, he left brownies in my locker with a note asking me out on our very first date.
Yep. We went to Jean Juan's French Mex buffet.
Luna, please set the scene for us. A kazoo. Don't you have anything more romantic?
Just messing with you.
Ah, much better. The air was filled with the scent of jasmine, and the sky was littered with twinkling stars. Bobby held the door for me, and we glided to our table, never taking our eyes off of each other.
The waiter asked if we wanted sparkling water or flat, and we both said sparkling.
Mind meld.
I dipped chips in salsa and fed them to you.
Oh, so romantic. And I had you order for me, since I knew you would know exactly what I wanted. And you did. Best French onion nacho cheese soup I've ever had.
And then we took a spin on the dance floor. Not to brag, but we looked pretty good out there.
Oh, you don't have to be modest, Boo Boo Bear. The whole room was watching us.
Hold up.
Lynn, Luann, I'm literally in the middle of a podcast here.
Oh, we know. We were listening and had to interrupt because you guys are getting some of the details wrong about your date.
Really? Which ones?
All of them.
And how exactly would you know anything about our date?
Because we were at another table watching you.
What? You were spying on us?
Yeah, and you're lucky we were. Someone needs to tell the truth about that night.
Truth.
For starters, the night wasn't filled with twinkly stars and jasmine. It was pouring rain, and you guys ran in soaking wet.
Oh, and Bobby didn't open the door for you. He accidentally whacked you in the head with it.
Lori, your hair is soggier than Jean Juan's guacamole French toast.
Okay, Luna, we get it.
Dude, you asked me to do this.
And it's true you guys didn't take your eyes off of each other, but that made Lori bump into a waiter who spilled a tray of horchata lattes.
That totally did not happen.
Wait, I kind of remember that now.
Oh, and you didn't both pick sparkling water. Bobby said sparkling, but you said flat. Then Bobby said flat, and you said sparkling. This went on for like 5 minutes before the waiter just gave up and walked away.
And when Bobby fed you chips and salsa, he had a muscle spasm and jabbed you in the cheek with a chip.
Luna, second warning.
I remember that now. I was worried you were bleeding, but then I realized it was just salsa.
And you didn't ask Bobby to order for you. When the waiter asked you what you wanted, you were choking on some water and he couldn't understand what you were saying, so he just gave up and brought you soup.
And it's true everyone was watching you on the dance floor, but you two weren't dancing.
What are you talking about now?
You spilled your soup in Bobby's lap, and he screamed and jumped backwards and knocked into a dessert cart and spilled flan flambe everywhere. It was fantastic!
Then you went to help Bobby up and slipped in the flan and slid across the dance floor and crashed into the band.
That is exactly how it happened. It's all starting to come back to me now. The soggy hair, the salsa, the flan, everything.
I can't believe we got it all so wrong.
Me neither. But luckily, we have my two sisters to remind us what fools we made of ourselves. I hope you guys are happy.
Whoa, hold on. We didn't tell you this story to embarrass you and the bee.
No, we only went to Jean Juan's that night because we wanted to make sure Bobby was good enough for our big sister. After all, he was a door-to-door corn dog salesman.
After watching you guys together, we realized that you were actually perfect for each other.
Yeah, you both care so much about making each other happy, and you don't let things get you down or take yourselves too seriously.
Plus, we could tell the only reason you guys were so klutzy was because you were nervous.
Which meant you must have really liked each other.
Wow, you guys, that's literally the sweetest... Thanks, you guys. Right, Bobby?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Boo Boo Bear?
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I was just talking to Sergio. Dang bird just pooped in the cash register. But yeah, Luann and Lynn, thanks.
Well, listeners, now you know the true story of my first date with Bobby.
And so do we.
Join me for my next podcast, and I'll fill you in on the first time I cooked dinner for my Boo Boo Bear.
You mean the time you burned a microwave pizza, then ordered Indian instead, but Bobby got food poisoning?
Never mind! Luna, just play us out.
You got it, brah.
Really? The kazoo again?
Listeners, Lincoln Loud here. I hope you're as excited as I am to kick off this next batch of Loud House podcasts.
Thank you. And today, we're lucky to have a very special co-host. Please give a warm welcome to the one, the only, Clyde McBride.
Woo! Yeah, thanks for having me, Lincoln. Long-time listener, first-time co-host, and boy, am I pumped to be here.
Listeners, we've got something awesome to tell you about. Let's go to my backyard and check it out. Clyde, watch out! Sprinkler! Huh!
Oh, thanks, buddy. That was a close one. Whoops, got a bit of water on the mic.
So today's podcast is all about our amazing new treehouse. Huh, Luna must be practicing her trumpet again.
She really nailed that high C. Shall we climb?
After you, buddy. Clyde and I spent weeks building this bad boy.
It may look a little wobbly, and the floors are a little crooked, but...
Clyde, they can't see it.
Oh, right. I mean, it's incredibly sturdy. An architectural masterpiece. A timeless work of art.
Well, don't oversell it. Ah, here we are.
Love that pine scent.
Yep, and you can see the whole neighborhood from up here.
Oh, look, there's Mr. Grouse.
Hey, Mr. Grouse, little car trouble?
Butt out loud!
Our bad. Back to the tour. When we designed the treehouse, our goal was to make it as relaxing as possible.
Which means we had to have... beanbag chairs!
They really cradle your lower back, which is great for long hours of video game play.
And if we scoot the beanbags to the side, we can show you something even cooler. A hidden compartment in the floor. It's got a lock on it that can only be opened if both of us are here.
That's right. We each have only half of the combination.
My part's done.
Mine too. Pretty cool hiding spot, right?
It's the perfect place to hide super rare comics that aren't safe at our houses.
But we don't have any of those yet. So, for now, it's filled with snacks. Ooh, trail mix. Dibs on the raisins.
Buddy, you're doing me a favor. I'm more of a peanut man myself.
Ah, this is the life.
Agreed, my good man. Now, what do you say we tell them about the best part of the treehouse?
The pièce de résistance. The hammock.
Clyde, where's our hammock?
I have no idea. It was right here this morning.
Oh no. Someone must have stolen it.
But what kind of monster would do that?
There's only one way to find out. We investigate. A Savvy and One-Eyed Jack style.
Good thing I always wear my One-Eyed Jack uniform under my clothes.
Ditto.
So, where should we begin?
By questioning the most likely suspects, my sisters.
Well, wait, why are they the most likely suspects?
Trust me, they are. This is your lucky day, listeners. You're gonna get a front row seat at a real live criminal investigation.
Let's go deal out some justice.
Lynn!
Sup, Stinkin'?
We have some questions we'd like to ask you. What have you been up to all morning?
None of your beeswax?
Uh-huh. Very suspicious.
Okay, whatever. I'll play ball. Well, first I ran a 10K, then I did like 100 push-ups, then I ate a meatball sub, then I did 100 more push-ups. Now I'm here talking to you dorks, carbo loading with a pile of spaghetti. Satisfied?
Hardly.
Please excuse us for a moment. Ace, her story sounds pretty plausible.
She's lying, Jack. It's written all over her marinara-covered face. This is the same rat who swiped the batteries from my alarm clock for her ding-dang electric toothbrush.
Okay, that is pretty evil, but we have nothing that links her to the hammock. Maybe we should move on to another sister.
Fine. Okay, Lynn, that'll be all for now. Just don't leave town.
But I've got an away game!
Look, One-Eyed Jack, there's another suspect out in the driveway. Let's go question her.
Lana! And Hops! Good day to you, sir.
Sup, guys?
Enough with the pleasantries. We're gonna need you to tell us where you've been all morning.
I guess I've been right here in the driveway, working on an engine.
A likely story.
I don't know, Ace. She is working on an engine.
Oh, nice alibi. Can anyone corroborate it?
Corroborate? It's called a carburetor, you ding-dong.
No. I mean, is there anyone who can confirm your whereabouts?
Oh, yeah. Hops can. He's been here with me the whole time.
Is that right, Hops? No one is paying you to say that.
Ace, our alibi's watertight. Don't fall for it, Jack. This is the same little sneak who once stole my leftover mac and cheese bites.
Well, you can't blame her. That's one of your dad's most legendary dishes.
Fine. Let's move on. Please stand by, listeners.
Okay, now we're outside Lola's room.
Considering her record, we probably should have come here first.
What are you two doing? This tea party is invite only.
This is a formal investigation. Tell us, Lola, what have you been up to all morning?
I don't know. I was just here having a tea party.
Then why are you sweating?
What are you trying to hide?
Nothing. You can't prove anything.
Just admit it, Lola. You're obviously guilty.
Fine, I did it. I'm sorry. I've been hiding all my vegetables under the couch for a month. I didn't know they would attract so many maggots.
Okay. A, that's gross. And B, that's not what we're investigating.
Oh, then forget you ever heard that. More tea, Eunice?
So you didn't steal our hammock?
Ew, no. Why would I steal a weird net bed? You know I only sleep on the finest Egyptian cotton.
Well, Ace, I guess she checks out.
Checks out? She already confessed to one crime. She's probably on a spree.
I don't think we're getting anywhere with these interrogations. Maybe we should change our tactics.
What are you thinking, Jack?
I got it! Remember comic issue 415? The one where Ace captures Snake Eyes?
Of course! A mysterious stranger broke into the Fortress of Solitaire. In order for Ace to figure out who it was, he had to lure the burglar back to the scene of the crime.
Bingo! We just need to find something to lure the thief back to the treehouse. Something irresistible.
Well, based on the fact that the thief stole a hammock, we know it's someone who likes to relax. And I've got the perfect bait! Listeners, please stand by. We've got a trap to set. Okay, we're back in the treehouse with Lenny's luxurious bubbling foot spa.
It also comes equipped with soothing music for extreme relaxation.
Okay, Jack, to the bushes. When the thief comes out to swipe the foot spa, we'll jump out and nab him.
And now we wait. Wow, even from down here, that's really soothing.
Yeah, extremely relaxing.
What was that?
Jack, there's someone in the treehouse. Let's move. Oh! Dang it! My butt's asleep. Stop right there! Mr. Grouse? I'm glad you're here. Did you see which one of my sisters took our hammock?
Your sisters? I'm the one who took your hammock. I'm not proud of it, but here we are.
Why would you do that?
Well, I saw you kids setting it up this morning, and boy, did it look like a slice of heaven. So I snuck up here to take a little cat nap. But when I woke up, I was all tangled in the dang thing. I had to gnaw my way through the ropes to escape. Good thing I sprang for the resin dentures.
Yep, my Nana has those too. She can eat corn on the cob again.
Tell your Nana we gotta hang. Anyway, I went to the store to get a replacement hammock, and I was just coming up here to set it up when I tripped over your blasted foot bubbler. You boys need to learn to put your toys away.
Is that really the takeaway here?
Yeah, you're right. I had no business sneaking up here in the first place. I hope you boys can forgive me.
What do you say, Jack?
I think we're thinking the same thing, Ace. It's no big deal. That's our catchphrase.
Don't care. That's mine. But I'm glad you forgive me. See you around.
Hey, Mr. Grouse, tell you what, if you ever want to come back and use the hammock again, you're welcome to.
Oh, I appreciate that. Whoa! On second thought, maybe I'll wait until you put in an elevator.
Well, listeners, I guess I was wrong about my sisters. Next time, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Now how about we celebrate solving the case with some juice boxes from our secret stash?
Sounds perfect. Dibs on the fruit punch.
I'm glad to hear it, Lincoln. You're doing me a favor, buddy. I'm more of an apple man myself.
There's my half of the combination.
There's mine.
Lana? Pops? How'd you get into our secret compartment?
Maybe you bird brains should have come up with a better combination than your birthdays.
Aww, you know my birthday?
Is that really the takeaway, Clyde?
Fair point.
Well, listeners, looks like we've come to the end of another Listen Out Loud podcast. See you next time!
Listen,
people. Welcome to Listen Out Loud. Lynn Loud, aka LJ, aka 5-time winner of the Presidential Fitness Award, in the house. For my podcast, I've come up with a cake butt at-home workout so you can learn how to break a sweat without ever leaving your house. Why? Because gym memberships are expensive. Also, because sometimes people get banned from all the gyms in town for eating spicy subs in their saunas. Whatever, I offered to share. Anyway, listen in for how you can work out. First up, cardio. One easy way of getting the old ticker going is running laps. Personally, I don't run my fastest unless I'm being chased. So for extra motivation, I'll be using my big sister Lori for this demo. We're outside her room right now.
Okay, Boo Boo Bear, it's your turn. If I was a fruit, what would I be?
A blueberry?
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, go on.
This is really gonna make Lori mad. But in my defense, she drank my last protein shake. Here we go. I'll take that.
Hey, give me back my phone.
This is where you really want to pick up those knees. Stop it, you maniac!
Babe, are you being kidnapped? Tell me what to do.
You little... Ow! Lynn! Hopefully, I can get in a solid 5 laps around the house before Lori tires out.
Lynn, I am literally gonna rip your ponytail off.
Gotta catch me first. Come on, LJ. Push it. Push it. Ha-ha! I beat my personal best.
OMG, I hate running. This is why I golf.
Babe, should I get ransom money together?
Sup, bobsled? Your blueberry is just fine. Here's your phone back, Lori. Thanks for being a sport.
Like I had a choice. Lynn, it's literally covered in sweat.
Okay, listeners, let's head inside for another cardio staple. Might as well do this at a light jog just to keep the heart rate up. So we're gonna play some racquetball. Don't have a court? No prob, Bob. Just use the hallway. Serves up!
Really? With the racquetball?
Heads!
My love!
Oh, my BL dog.
Your bee just cost millions in grant money.
Woo, all right. Now that we've got a good sweat going, it's time for some weight training, baby. Let's head to the dining room where we can activate beast mode.
Dear Principal Huggins.
It's no prob if you don't have a weight bench. You can use other junk, like your dining room table.
Substitute teacher cry.
Yo, Mom, you mind taking 5 while I power through some reps?
I guess.
Now, you want to squat down and lift with your legs. Oh, now you're back.
Sweetie, maybe you could lift something else? I really need to finish this email.
Oh, sure, Mom, my bee. I'll just lift the china cabinet.
Good idea, honey. Wait, what? Lynn Jr., absolutely not!
Fine, fine. At least I got a little quad work done. Now, let's move on to our abs. Personally, I find sit-ups boring, so I've developed a more fun way to go. All you need is 2 people in a fight. Luckily, in my house, fights start all the time.
Oh, come on! Ew! Dude, stop hiding pudding in my boots. It's not funny.
What did I tell you?
Sorry, I know you're not accustomed to it. One more pun, and I'm serious. I'm gonna... Fine. I just thought you'd be tappy-okay with it.
All right, let's head upstairs while this fight is still raging. Now my technique is to jump in, plant your feet firmly, and push back the 2 fighters. You really want to work your core here.
Don't let her have me.
Hold as long as you can.
Wait, Ron, you got metal in your mouth.
And release.
Uh-oh.
Woo, all right. That was a great set. Now let's talk about increasing your vertical jump distance. All you need is a surface about 3 feet off the ground, which is the exact height of my sister Lucy's coffin. I recommend 3 sets of 10 reps.
Lynn, I'm in here.
Ah, cool, what's up?
Could you cut it out?
Sure, Luce, my bee.
Great. You scuffed the varnish.
All right. Next, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get definition in your arms, like Michelle Obama. She's my upper arm role model. For this demo, we're gonna need to go to the kitchen. All you need are some cans. The sparkling water should work nicely. Now, keeping the upper arm stationary, exhale and curl the cans. Keep going until you feel the burn in your biceps. Boom! Done!
Oh, hey, Lynn. Can I have one of those?
Sure, Stinkin'. But you might want to give it a minute, because... Lastly, I'm gonna teach you guys how to turn any room into a steam room. Since there's no one in the living room, we'll do it here. First, you want to turn the thermostat all the way up. Grab a hose and... Ah, cool. Group steam?
Sweetie, no, I'm sorry, but your at-home workouts are a little...
Annoying!
Yeah, you're driving everyone crazy.
I'm just glad it's over.
Oh, my bee, guys. I didn't realize I was being such a pain in the glutes.
It's okay, LJ. We know you didn't mean any harm.
Do we know that?
What if there's a way I can still work out, but instead of annoying you guys, make you happier than you've ever been?
That sounds unlikely.
Yeah. How are you gonna pull that off?
Well, taking out the trash is your chore, right, Stinkin'? Check it. Hup, boom, trash. Hup, boom, recycling. Boom, curve. See? Did your chore for ya and worked out my triceps.
Sweet. Thanks, Lynn.
You know, I like where this is going.
Luna, I can lift the sofa while you're vacuuming. Oh, and Lori, I can speed fold all the shirts after you wash them.
Hey, you want to help your old man organize the pantry? Got a lot of heavy cans in there.
Don't you know it? Great for the delts. How about walking Charles? Done. In fact, I was just about to tell the listeners that I always end my workouts with a half marathon. Come on, Charles. Let's go, buddy. All right, we're going to pause the podcast for a second. Be right back, listeners. Hey guys, LJ back with you. Just dominated everyone's chores, and now it's time to wrap up the podcast. But don't forget the most important part of your workout. Always stay hydrated. Ooh, sparkling water.
Lynn, you might not wanna...
Might be. Grease Monkeys, Lana Loud here with my co-mechanic Hops. For today's podcast, I'm going to talk about how to treat your car like a member of the family. To demonstrate, I'm going to use Vanzilla and all the people in the house who have the privilege of driving her. Mom, Dad, Lori, and Lenny. I may have had to be a little sneaky about luring them out here.
Hey, kiddo, we got your note.
It's so sweet of you to treat us to ice cream.
Can't wait to get my mint chip on.
Me too. I'll drive. Nobody's driving anywhere yet. First, I thought we'd have a little chat about the most important member of the family.
Your mother?
Your father?
Mr. Grouse?
Me?
No, I'm talking about Vanzilla.
Vanzilla? That's ridiculous. It's just a car.
Don't worry, girl. She doesn't know what she's saying. Lori, who takes you to the city to see Bobby?
Well, I guess Vanzilla?
And Dad, who's the only family member who doesn't complain when you sing oldies at the top of your lungs?
What? Those are classics! But yes, I see your point. Vanzilla.
Mom, where's the only place you can go for a soundproof scream after parent-teacher conferences?
I didn't know you knew about that, but Vanzilla.
And Lenny, who's always up for a trip to the mall?
Mr. Grouse?
Ooh, we're going to the mall? Great. I need a belt I can wear with khakis.
Not now, Mr. Grouse. All I'm saying is that Vanzilla's done so much for you guys. It's time you started treating her better.
What? We treat her great.
Yes, like a princess.
Well, as Vanzilla's chief mechanic, I've seen otherwise. That's why I wanted to give you and my listeners some pointers about auto care.
So, we're not going out for ice cream?
We'll see if you earn it. Now, let's start with the windshield. As you can see, Vanzilla is covered in...
Ew! What's all that gunk?
Bug splat. You don't see him get this thick unless you've got a real speed demon behind the wheel.
What? Why is everyone looking at me?
Come on, Lori Lou.
Listeners, if you've got a lead foot like Lori in the family, here's a quick way to get your windshield nice and clean. Everyone grab an ice scraper. I found it's the best tool for cleaning off those grimy bug guts. That's right, Lori. Put your back into it.
This is literally gross. Guys, this bug is still alive!
Oops, not anymore. Thanks for the help, Hops, but splitsies next time, all right? Okay, the windshield's looking good. Up next, let's take a peek at the belly of the beast, aka the undercarriage.
Oh, my back!
Do we have to get this low?
All right, everybody roll under with me. There you go.
Look at all the mud caked on here.
Exactly, Dad. Now, normally I can't get enough of the stuff, but it doesn't belong on Vanzilla. Isn't that right, Mom?
Why are you asking me?
Been doing some off-roading in Hazel Tucky again?
Of course not. Maybe I just drove through a puddle.
Then how do you explain all the corn husks stuck in here?
Okay, fine. You caught me. But Lily had just had a diaper blowout and I had to get back home.
Listeners, if you too have a mom who takes shortcuts through cornfields, you can clean off the undercarriage with a few blasts from a power washer.
You might want to use that on the car seat too. The diaper could only hold so much.
I'm on it.
Watch my dry cleaning!
Oh, sorry, Pops. Next up, I'd like to direct your attention to Vanzilla's doors and trim. As you can see, they're pretty scratched up.
Okay, you caught me. Gosh, you're good.
Actually, I had no idea who scratched them, but now I do.
I'm sorry. But why are those compact parking spots always so tight?
'Cause they're for compact cars.
Oh, I thought they were for people with makeup compacts.
It's okay, Lenny. Words can sometimes mean two things. But don't worry, these scratches are easy to get out. Just take a little squirt of toothpaste and buff them right out. Come on, everybody try it.
Wow, I can't believe this toothpaste actually works.
Oh, gosh, I know, right? Let's see what it does for my under-eye circles. Ah! My eye!
Don't worry, I got you, Lenny.
Oh, that's better.
Quick thinking, Lori. But now Lenny made a dent in the van. Hops, you want to take care of that? Listeners, if you don't have a frog friend with a super suction tongue, you can also get a dent out with a plunger. Now, just gotta get the frog spit off the car, and we're good.
Wow. Vanzilla hasn't looked this fine since 1979. It even sounds clean.
Nope, that's me practicing my triangle. Your van's still a heap of junk.
We're working on it, Mr. Grouse.
Well, Lana, now that you've dealt with all the problem drivers in the family, what say we go get that ice cream?
Nice try, Mr. I Can't Change a Tire.
What? That's not true.
Come on, Dad. The last time you got a flat, I had to ride my bike across town to change it for you.
Well,
Do you know how hard it is to pedal while carrying a spare tire?
Good point. I guess it's time I learned how to do it myself.
Okay, listeners, here's how you change a tire. First step, jack up the car. Then, take your tire iron and loosen the lug nuts. Dad, care to take a swing at it?
Gladly.
Now remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Thanks, sweetie. But I think I know how this works. It's just a... Why? There's blood!
Honey, let me give it a shot.
Oh, thanks, hon.
Well, you loosened it for me, sweetie.
Once the lug nuts are off, just remove the old tire and grab a new one. Make sure it's inflated to the proper air pressure. Hey, where's my high-power air compressor?
This blow dryer thingy's amazing! It's giving me so much volume.
Give it. Okay, once your air pressure is good, slap that new tire on, tighten the lug nuts, and you're good to go. See? Easy. What's that, Hops? Our time is almost up. Well, that's okay, because I think our listeners and the drivers in my family have learned a lot today.
So much. So can we get ice cream now?
Of course, you've earned it. In fact, double scoops for everyone. It's on me. You wouldn't believe how much change I found under Vanzilla's seats.
Everyone in! Let's hit that rocky road! Get it? Well, Hops feels me.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Lana. You really know your stuff.
Yeah, you're such a pro.
Well, when you've been Vanzilla's mechanic as long as I have, you learn a thing or two about how to treat the old girl right.
What's wrong now?
Ew, and what is that smell?
Huh?
Oh, that is rank!
Come on, Hops. Let's take a look. Uh-oh.
Is it something we did?
Actually, I think this one might be my bad.
What's that stuck to the engine?
Is that an old egg salad sandwich?
Bug salad, actually, with extra crickets for crunch. I must have dropped it during my last maintenance tune-up. I'll take care of that. Even better toasted. Oh, sorry, Hops. I should have gone splitsies. No, you're right. I should also apologize. Mom, Dad, Lori, Lenny, I'm sorry for being such a hypocrite. Clearly, I'm also guilty of not always treating Vanzilla like family.
Well, you certainly made her smell like family.
Don't worry about it, sweetie. You taught us so much today.
Bring it in, Lons.
Aww.
All right, break it up, Louds. I'm late to triangle practice, and your heap of junk is blocking the road.
Sorry, Mr. Grouse. Listeners, that's all the time we have for today. This has been Lana Loud, reminding you to treat your car right. All right, guys, next up, ice cream. Yes, Hops, you can get sprinkles.
Good evening, fellow chill seekers. This is Lucy Loud hosting my very own Listen Out Loud podcast. I'm standing outside one of my usual haunts, the Royal Wood Cemetery. You better hold on to your coffin handles, because it's time for Lucy's Top 5 Countdown of Best Cemetery Landmarks. I'll be taking you on a personal tour of all the grim gems that make this my favorite hangout.
Hey, Luce, don't start without me. I've just gotta lock up our bikes first.
I wouldn't worry about them. You can just leave them against the fence.
But what if someone takes them?
Very few dead people I've seen ride bicycles.
Oh, right.
As you just heard, Chill Seekers, my brother Lincoln is joining our little excursion. Since it's after dark, Mom said I have to bring a chaperone. Luann was supposed to come, but she canceled at the last minute.
Her slapstick troupe had late-night pie throwing rehearsal.
Fortunately, Lincoln was more than willing to come with me. He's the only other member of my family who also believes in ghosts.
You bet I do. As an ARC cadet, I'm hoping to make contact with the other side. That's why I brought my ghost containment device, an audio recorder to capture spirit voices, and my official Hunter Spectre ghost tracker.
Impressive. Mind if I try it?
Sorry, Lucy. It takes real skill to use this bad boy. Whoops! Dang it.
And with that, let's get this countdown started. If you'll follow me this way, we'll begin with number 5 on the list. 5. The cemetery gates. Lincoln, can you help me push them open? These wrought iron buttes are as useful as they are striking. After all, they will be the last defense during a zombie apocalypse, which, haha, I think we all know is inevitable.
Lucy, watch it! You just closed the gates on my butt!
I didn't do it. They're too heavy for me to move by myself.
Wait, if you didn't close them...
And you didn't close them?
That means...
a ghost!
Our Cadet Lincoln Loud is on it. Let's find out which way it went. The trusty ghost tracker has never let me down. It's not picking up anything. The spirit must have slipped through our fingers.
Don't worry, we might encounter it again later in the tour. Let's head inside the graveyard. Here's number 4 on my list.
4.
The gargoyle statue. Chill Seekers, I wish you could see its razor-sharp talons, its soulless eyes, its imposing scaly wings. In other words, the total package.
Lucy, look up! It's our ghost again!
Chill Seekers, it appears the spirit has taken the shape of a glowing orb, and it's dancing right above our heads.
Stand back. I'll power up the ghost containment device. Okay, it's in position. We just need to lure the spirit toward it.
Spirit, I summon thee. We wish to make contact.
It's working! Keep going, Lucy!
All is well, Spirit. Follow the sound of my voice.
And now! Oh man, I missed.
It went that way. Quick, let's follow it.
Ow! Dang it! Who left that shovel still there! Darn gravediggers!
Looks like the spirit got away, but at least it brought us to the next landmark on our list. Number 3. The old black gum tree. I love the blood-red foliage and how the high branches offer a clear view of home.
But, Lucy, our house is the other direction.
The funeral home. Sigh. My other favorite hangout.
Ah! What are those things?
Ravens. They're said to be the messengers of the spirits. And look, they're forming letters in the sky.
It must be a message from our ghost. I am. I am who? Wait, come back!
Follow those birds.
Look, they're circling above that crypt.
Which happens to be the number 2 spot on my countdown. 2. It's the final resting place of Flip's great-great-grandfather, Gip. He was the founder of Royalwood's very first business, Gip's Girdles and Garters.
Luce, did you hear that?
It came from inside.
Finally, we've got our phantom cornered. Let's go! Whoa, it's so creepy in here. Check out all those cobwebs.
Homey, isn't it? And look at these cashmere white granite walls with genuine mother-of-pearl inlay. Bravo, Gip. Clearly a man of exquisite taste. Oh, and it sounds like he's ready to communicate.
Wait, let me turn on my recorder. I have to get this. Okay, go.
Spirit, can you hear me? Gasp, it's working. Will you reveal yourself to us?
Look, something's moving on the other side of the crypt.
Yes, I see it. A pale, shadowy figure. Spirit, we come in peace. Identify yourself. Are you Flip's great-great-grandfather, Gip?
Yep, it's him all right. What should we ask him?
Gip, is the legend true? Were you gored in the gears of your girdle maker? Ghastly.
Ooh, I want to ask a question. Gip, are we alone? Do any other spirits inhabit this crypt? So, wait, a ghost cowboy train conductor clown? Oh, cool! I think I've read about those.
Wait a minute. Those sounds are very familiar. I'm going to take a closer look at our apparition. The ghost is draped in what appears to be a tablecloth, and I think I recognize that lasagna stain. Let's take a peek underneath.
Luann!
Just as I suspected.
Well, it's about Toom you figured out it was me.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, what about your late-night pie throwing rehearsal?
Well, that was just a ruse. Lucy, when you said you were coming to the cemetery tonight, I couldn't help myself. I just had to plan some ghostly hijinks.
Wait, it was all you?
Of course!
How did you close those heavy cemetery gates?
By attaching some of Lana's extra strong fishing line to Lola's Jeep.
What was that glowing orb?
Lisa's drone with the flashlight taped on it.
What about the spooky noises?
Courtesy of my sound effects library. I catacombed through it to pick the best ones.
That all makes sense, but nothing can explain the behavior of those ravens.
I can. I started training them the day I found out you were doing a podcast.
Seriously?
Yep. It took weeks and all of my allowance for birdseed, but it was totally worth it. You guys aren't mad at me, are you?
Well, I really did want to make contact with a spirit.
And it wasn't quite what I had planned for my cemetery tour. Sigh. But I have to admit, if you were able to fool 2 paranormal experts like us, you must have really done your research. Props.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. I can't fang you enough for being good sports.
Speaking of fangs, chill seekers, it's time to reveal my number 1 favorite thing about the cemetery.
1.
What's that?
The indigenous northern long-eared bat population, known for their especially sharp bite.
My ponytail! Get him off of me! Get him off! Get him off! Ah! Help! I've made a grave mistake! But seriously, someone get me out of this hole!
I suppose we should assist.
I agree, but what's the hurry?
Ha. Well, chill seekers, I'm sorry our ghost turned out to be a hoax. Lincoln, I know you probably wish you stayed home tonight.
Psh, are you kidding? This place is awesome! I can't wait to bring the whole art club back here for some serious ghost hunting.
Wicked. Chill Seekers, thanks for joining us for Lucy's Top 5 Countdown of Best Cemetery Landmarks. Until next time, may your nights be dark and your nightmares even darker.
Hey everyone out there in podcast land, welcome to an all-new edition of Listen Out Loud, hosted by me, Rita Loud, aka Mom. I'm coming to you live from the dental office of Dr. Feinstein, where I work as a dental hygienist. Today, I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes glimpse of what we do here. That's right, you're about to get the tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. I'm sorry, I told Luann that joke wouldn't work. Besides, this is my place of business, and I need to remain professional. Whoops, didn't see that tray there. I'll clean those tools up later. Anyway, I chose today to host the podcast for two very specific reasons. Number one, Dr. Feinstein is at CavityCon, the state's biggest dental convention. And number two, 3 people you know very well will be coming in for their teeth cleanings, Lori, Lola, and Lynn Loud Sr., also known as Dad. Let's go to the waiting room and greet them. You can't see it, podcast listeners, but we are now in the waiting room. That gurgling you hear is the fish tank. We have 2 large goldfish here to greet patients when they arrive. Their names are Flossie and Gingivitis. That's a dental joke. Hold on, I don't hear any music playing. That's better. Research has shown that the bubbling of the fish tank and the sound of classical music are very soothing. Most patients don't mind going to the dentist, but every once in a while there's one who really needs a calming environment.
Dad! Go! I don't want to be here!
Hold still! This is exactly the kind of patient I was talking about.
You kids lied to me! You said we were going for Froyo! I'm out of here!
Dad, no! Lola, grab his legs! You grab his legs! He's already kicked me twice!
Whoa! Dad, stop thrashing!
That is enough! Daddy, you sit down this instant! Honestly, you're going to the dentist, not a dungeon.
Yeah, Dad, it's going to be okay.
Thank you for bringing your father, girls. Honey, I promise you this will be quick and easy, and if you're good, you can definitely have a Froyo.
I can?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I'm sorry I overreacted. And girls, I'm sorry about the kicking. And the thrashing. And the threatening to write you out of my will.
It's literally okay, Dad.
Honey, would you like to go first?
No, I don't want to at all.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I'll go first.
Lola, are you eating chocolate sandwich cookies?
Sorry, I needed some energy after lugging Dad in from the van, and this was all I had.
Well, we'll take care of that. Come with me.
Why are there so many tools on the floor?
Dr. Feinstein made a mess. I'll get them later. Don't worry, I have new sterile ones for you. Now, hop up on the chair, sweetie.
I can't. It's too high.
Oh, hang on. I'll lower it. Okay, podcast listeners, we're ready for the first cleaning. I'd like to show you some of the tools we use, but since this is a podcast, I'm just going to explain them. These are picks. We use them to remove plaque from teeth.
The only plaques I have are from all my beauty pageants.
All right, let me turn on the suction tube. Now, let's take a look. No cavities. I am proud of you, Lola.
Really? I mean, of course there are no cavities. It's not like I've been eating cake after bedtime.
Huh. The way you say that makes me think you have been. Okay, podcasters, the next thing I have to do is polish Lola's teeth. I use a special paste on a turbocharged brush to really create a shine. What flavor paste, sweetheart?
Oh, frosting, please.
That's not a flavor. But now I'm really convinced you're eating cake in your room.
Whoa, what's happening?
Hang on, honey. Sorry, the chair has some faulty wiring. It started malfunctioning yesterday, and little Dorian Westerbrook ended up with toothpaste up his nose. Where was I?
You were getting the paste?
Oh, right.
If you don't have frosting, I guess I'll take sugar.
How about mint?
Meh.
Okay, you can rinse and spit. And last but not least, listeners, we floss. All done.
Mirror, please. Ooh, so shiny. Thanks, Mommy.
Okay, listeners, I'm going to take 5 and call the mechanic to get that chair fixed before Dr. Feinstein comes back from CavityCon. We're back. I'm returning to the waiting room so I can get patient number 2.
Hi!
Relax, Daddy. There's nothing to worry about. It was a breeze.
Would you like to go next, honey?
I totally would, but I can't cut in front of my firstborn daughter. I'll stay here and keep Lola company.
Listeners, you can't see me, but I'm rolling my eyes right now. Trust.
No worries. I'm ready to go.
Thank you, Lori.
You won't find any cavities, Mom, because I take great care of my teeth. Ooh, speaking of teeth, the tuba player in our marching band lost one of hers in a freak accident the other day.
Okay, up in the chair.
So, the tuba player, Denise Peabody, you met her at open house, was in marching formation while
Open wide, honey.
the cheerleaders were practicing their pyramids. Joey and Bruce were on the bottom. Suddenly, Joey sneezed.
Can you stop talking, honey? I don't want to accidentally jab you with a pick.
And cheerleaders went flying. Suddenly, Whitney, you know, the one with the great hair,
Honey, I'm just going to ask you to wear this mask for a second.
went flailing through the air right at Denise.
Listeners, sometimes I have to use sleeping gas to relax nervous or chatty patients. It's for their safety and mine. And we're done with the polishing. Now for a quick floss. Now to gently sit Lori back up and wake her. Oh, danger! Oh my gosh, honey, are you okay?
So then Whitney literally lands right on top of Denise Peabody, knocking her tuba into her face. Wait, why am I on the floor?
I don't know. How strange. Come on, I'll walk you back to the waiting room.
So the tuba smashed into Denise's face, knocking out her tooth.
It was a molar.
OMG, Mom, are you psychic? How did you know?
Denise came in yesterday to get it fixed. She also, BTW, had 4 cavities. Rough day for her. All right, time to get your father. Honey, I'm sorry, but you're up.
No problemo. I am ready, Rita.
You are?
Don't worry, Mom. I had a long talk with Dad.
Well, Lola reminded me that since I brush and floss twice a day, I have nothing to fear.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yep, I'm feeling bold and I'm feeling beautiful. Let's do this. Wait. What is that? What's going on back there?
Honey, it's just...
Oh, no.
He's getting away!
No, he's not. Extra strength floss is not only good for your gums, it also makes a great lasso. Stand back, girls.
Nice throw, Mother.
You got him!
Okay, help me pull him back.
Come here.
Lana! I heard drilling!
Watch out! He's a kicker!
And why was there hammering? Who does that to teeth?
Listeners, I must now turn to the other tool of the overwhelmed dental hygienist, laughing gas.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
We use this as a last resort to calm patients. It's incredibly effective.
Hey, Mom. I fixed the hydraulics in the chair.
Thanks, Lana.
Wait, Lana was the one drilling?
And sawing and hammering.
Yes, I called her to fix the broken chair. She came in the back entrance.
Before you ran out the front entrance.
So that's why I didn't see her.
Okay, Mom, I think you can turn the gas off now.
Whoa, Mom, that's the wrong way. You turned it up.
Oopsie. I'll go the other way. Oh no, the knob came off.
Out of control. Turn it off. I'm gonna pee.
Okay, listeners, thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed our trip to the dentist, and I hope you learned some stuff too.
Did you use Luann's joke about the tooth? The whole tooth and nothing but the tooth?
That is literally hilarious.
Only on Laughing Gas.
Tune in next time for another edition of Listen Out Loud. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna open a window to air out the laughing gas. Whoops! I'll get those later.
Greetings and welcome to this week's episode of the Listen Out Loud podcast, coming to you live from the laboratory of Lisa Loud. Oh, right. I was going to do the speaker xylophone. Just made it from some things I had lying around. Now, as resident genius of the Loud household, I spend much of my day solving the mundane problems of my family members. And while I'm happy to be of service, today I'd like to take a break and use my brain power to solve the greater challenges of humankind. So, if you have a question of gravity, literal or otherwise, I invite you to call in and ask a brainiac. Oops, left the potassium sulfate too close to the hydrogen peroxide. That's going to leave a mark. Ooh, goody! That chime means we have our first caller.
Hello, Governor. I've got a problem I could jolly well use your help with.
Ah, a caller from across the pond. Though I can't quite place where in England your accent is from.
Well, just south of Liverwallshire Township.
What can I assist you with today, sir? A tricky question of international diplomacy, perhaps?
Actually, it's a bit more of a financial challenge. You see, a cook has $40 pounds to spend on groceries. If he needs to buy 3 tins of tomatoes, 2 boxes of noodles, and 1 bag of shredded cheese, will he still have enough money left over for a box of ice cream sandwiches?
Well, that's no challenge. It's just basic addition and subtraction, but very well, I shall solve it. Let's see, factoring in rising wheat prices, the dairy shortage, and, voila! The chef should have 4 pounds left over, enough for 1 box of ice cream sandwiches, but only the generic kind.
Woohoo! I'm getting the ice cream sandos! You can start ringing me up, my good man.
Wait a minute, is that you, Father? Are you calling from the grocery store?
No, Governor, I'm in town.
I told you guys I'm trying to solve the rest of the world's problems right now.
Sorry, sweetie, you're just so much faster with numbers. And there are like 6 people behind me in line.
Let's go, buddy.
It's fine, Father. Just hurry home with those ice cream sandwiches, please.
You got it, kiddo. Oh, dang it. I forgot the ricotta. Could you just hold my space in line? Thank you. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. I see you rolling your eyes, Dolores.
Apologies for that familial intrusion, listeners. On to the next caller.
Hiya, pal. I was hoping you could help me with a real brain buster. A question of economics, see?
Ooh, something concerning the global markets?
Yeah, something like that. Say a party host pays a clown 20 cents per balloon animal. How many critters would said clown have to make to cover the $12 she spent on a rubber nose rental?
Well, that's no brain buster. It's simple division. The clown would have to blow up 60 balloons to break even.
60? Well, that takes the air out of my plan. Get it?
Oh, Luann, I should have recognized the voice of your hack ventriloquist dummy. You're working a birthday party, aren't you?
Yep, but forget about blowing up balloons. I'll stick to finding quarters behind kids' ears. Way more profitable. Bye!
A polite reminder to my listeners, please refrain from calling in if your initials are L loud. Thank you. My next query. Caller, you're on the air.
Well, hi there, Miss Smarty Pants. I've got a real pickle of a puzzle that's got me downright confounded.
Ooh, this sounds serious. Please proceed.
Suppose an author has 4 days to write 200 pages. If she averages 11 pages per hour, plus 1 chai latte for motivation, how long will it take her to finish her book? And how much will she have to spend in coffee shop gift cards?
What size latte are we talking here?
Oh, extra large, honey. She's not messing around.
Well, in that case, it'll take roughly 18 hours and $73 in gift cards.
Yikes, I better get cracking. I mean...
Mother, is that you?
Now, why would you ever say that?
Chai for Rita? I've got an extra large chai latte for Rita Loud.
Dang it.
Mother, I just expressly forbade our family from calling into my podcast.
I'm sorry, honey. I just have this crazy deadline, and well, technically, you didn't say anything about callers with the initials R Loud.
Touché.
Gotta get writing, sweetie. Have fun with the rest of your podcast.
To all louds who may be listening, LR or otherwise, please cease and desist. Another caller.
Hello there, young lady. I have a very difficult question of dire importance.
Okay, I'm listening.
Now, there's this kid, grown man, who's down to his last arcade token. The trouble is, he's still 10 tickets short of the prize he wants. Which game would give him the best chance of winning those 10 tickets?
Oh, well, not sure I'd call that dire. No offense, but it does involve quite a few of my favorite subjects. Physics, geometry, probability. Let me just grab my chalk. Oops. Thought I moved that potassium sulfate. Okay, I'll need a few specifics for my calculations. What is the height of the gamer in question?
4'8". I'm sure I'm about to hit a growth spurt.
Okay. Arm length?
Normal?
Button mashing stamina?
I would say above average.
Aha! The best bet is skee-ball. It's a great game for shorties, especially if they put some forward spin on the projectile, plus generous ticket dispensers.
Did you hear that, Clyde? We can still get enough tickets for those Ace Savvy wallets.
Lincoln?
No.
Fooled by my flesh and blood again.
Sorry, Lise, but Clyde and I have been trying to win these wallets for weeks. They glow in the dark.
Goodbye, Lincoln. The nerve of that white-haired pre-adolescent. Listeners, I'm beginning to think this podcast was a mistake. Yeah, I know that's another caller, but frankly, I'm not feeling especially... Oh, for Pete's sake, fine.
Hey, Brains, I got a doozy of a question for you. We in the baseball community have been debating this one for years.
Intriguing. Though I have not participated in sports ball myself, I believe I grasp the fundamentals. Go on.
Okay, here it comes. Does choking up on the bat really help you hitting?
One moment, please, while I do some calculations.
Don't mean to rush you, Chief, but you mind picking up the pace?
Just taking into account the density differential between wood and aluminum, and I believe I've got it.
Sweet, so yes or no?
The short answer is yes, but the long answer is a fascinating matter of rotational inertia, but...
Next up to bat, it's Lynn Loud.
Oh, I should have known.
Yeah, no time for the lecture, Lise. Gotta go win this thing.
Well, judging by the decibel levels, we can safely assume she hit a homer. I, on the other hand, have struck out completely, so to speak. This podcast was an utter failure. All I wanted was a chance to use my brain to help the 99.999999% of humankind that does not reside in my household. But no, I suppose I'll just play myself out on the beaker xylophone. Wait, what? Who's there?
It's us.
Can't talk now! Splitting atoms!
We came to apologize, Lisa.
Please hear us out.
Well, don't just stand there in the doorway. You're letting all the pressurized air out.
We're sorry for ruining your podcast, honey.
Yeah, I felt so bad I came straight from the game. Touched home base and just kept running.
We know you wanted a chance to solve other people's problems, and not ours.
You do so much to help us. The least we can do is give you a day off.
Well, I appreciate the apology.
Now, we just have one last question for you.
Seriously? Did you just collectively lose your short-term memory?
It's the last one we'll ask today. Promise.
Fine. And keep in mind I have that promise on record.
Great! So we need you to identify a mystery organism based on its traits.
Child's play. Hit me. Ow! Lynn, I didn't mean literally.
Okay, this organism has 2 legs and walks upright.
Okay, so a mammal, got it.
It thrives in extreme environments.
Some sort of desert hare?
but it's native to southeastern Michigan.
Oh, so, not that,
It's super intelligent.
And single-handedly supports an entire ecosystem.
That's unusual.
And it's so awesome and so rare, there's only one in the whole world. What is it? Go, go, go!
Well, it's clearly a,
Yes?
I don't know. I'm truly stumped. In all my research, I have never come across such an organism. In fact, I'm not sure how it can even exist. What? What?
It does.
We've seen it.
When? Where?
It's you!
Huh? But I'm not a... Oh. I see what you did there. Thanks for the compliment.
Least we could do.
Oh, bring it in, kiddo.
Come on, group hug.
No, wait! The potassium sulfate!
Hey guys, it's me, Lincoln Loud, outside Gus's Games and Grub, and I'm so excited to be taking over the Listen Out Loud podcast once again. Tonight I'm hosting with my best buddy in the whole world, the Lord of Table Manners, the Earl of Etiquette, the Duke of Desserts.
It's me, Clyde McBride. Sorry, I was just trying to introduce myself before any more cars. Jeez, sure is busy tonight. Hey, watch it, lady!
Listeners, tonight we're going to be reviewing Gus's, our favorite spot in Royal Woods. Let's go inside.
Wait, Lincoln, I just realized something. If we go in there with all of this recording equipment, everyone will know that we're recording a podcast review.
As always, you're right, Clyde. And if they know that, then they're going to give us special treatment and it won't be a fair review. So, there's only one thing that we can do.
Please say disguises, please say disguises!
Disguises!
Yes!
How about cowboys? Or French clowns?
Ooh la la! Bonjour, mes amis. Je voudrais une slice of pepperoni et une lemonade, s'il vous plaît.
That was amazing! I'll just follow your lead. Moi aussi au French fry. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho.
Or maybe we just review Gus's as ourselves and hope we don't get any special treatment.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Whose van is that?
Move it, ding-dongs! Slip squeezing in that compact spot!
Go, Clyde, go! Whoa, listeners. It is really packed in here. Looks like they even have a hostess working tonight.
Ooh, I think I see a few spots in the back.
Out of the way, Stinkin'! I gotta fill my tank. Ugh. Dibs on the back room.
And Lynn's baseball team just took every last table.
Yeah, we just crushed Hazel Tucky, and now we're gonna crush some wings.
Maybe they'll just eat and run.
And keep them coming. My lacrosse team is on the way.
Come on, let's go talk to the hostess. Get a look at her name tag, Clyde. It could help our chances.
Excuse me. Janet, can we get a table for deux?
It's Janet.
Oh, the traditional American pronunciation. She must be new.
Waits anywhere from 20 minutes to a few hours.
But I have a hard lights out at 9.
Here, take this buzzer.
Why is it so angry?
But we've never had to take a buzzer before.
We're real busy. It's the weekend of the Royal Woods Cherry Pit Spit. That thing will buzz again if your table's ready.
You mean when our table is ready?
Sure.
We're never gonna get a seat. We're never gonna eat again.
Clyde, put the paper bag away. It's gonna be fine.
Hey, Scoots, show him the winning pit spit.
Yeah, dang it! I've been hit by a cherry pit spit.
Oh, no, my teeth.
Incoming!
Come on, Clyde. Let's take cover in the arcade.
Okay, better.
Well, as long as we're over here waiting on a table, we might as well review some games.
Good idea. Let's hit the hoops machine.
Now you're talking. Listeners, what's also great about Gus's is the wide selection of games.
Move it. Don't even think about it, Stinkin'. That hoops machine is all mine. I got hot wing energy to burn off.
Dragon breath.
Give me some space. I'm working here. Woo! Lean Loud can't miss! Lean loud, lean loud, lean loud.
This is gonna be a while. Should we go play dance battle?
No, anything but that. You beat me every time. How about Smack-A-Rat?
I give this game 2 thumbs up.
My thumb is throbbing.
Hey, center table is still not ready. Dance battle. You know you wanna.
That's okay. You know my dads haven't had a chance to hem these pants yet. And are they really dance battle-y enough? I don't know.
Come on, do it for the podcast.
Yeah, work it!
Sweet moves, Clyde. See, you're a dancing machine.
I can't believe it! I'm finally gonna win! The buzzer buzz!
2 more thumbs up for this game.
Ow! And 2 sprained ankles. At least our table is ready.
Hi, our buzzer buzzed.
Oh yeah, I gave you the broken buzzer. This one goes off all the time for no reason. Here's a new one. Waits anywhere from 20 minutes to a few hours.
Seriously? We have to start over? I'm not mad at you, Janet. I'm mad at the situation.
Isn't there anything you can do? We come here all the time, and we've never had to wait this long.
I'm not usually a complainer, but I'm starving!
Wait here. From all of us here at Gus's, we apologize if your gaming and grubbing was not the greatest. Please accept these complimentary garlic knots.
Wow, free knots? Okay, we're cool with waiting.
Yeah, we'll wait with some delicious knots. Hot knot! Hot knot! My mouth is on fire!
Well, good thing Gus's has the best ice in the world.
Listeners, we're headed to the ice bar. Oh, so good.
That really cools it down. You guys won't believe how many kinds of ice this place has.
Cubed, pebbled, slivered? What kind are you enjoying, Link?
Shaved. Hey, look! I think a table just opened up.
Your table's ready.
Finally!
Pepperoni Supreme, here we come!
Yeah! Chandler, what gives?
Hey, Janet, any chance this voucher for my dad can score me that table?
Ooh, a free septic tank cleaning? Right this way!
But that was our table!
Sorry, but if you saw my bathroom pipes, you'd understand.
Lincoln, I'm really starting to think that maybe Gus's isn't as great as we...
Don't say that, Clyde. Don't even think it. It's not Gus's fault. And now Chandler just won something.
Congrats! You sat at Gus's golden table! You get to spin the wheel of pizza!
What? When did they get a wheel of pizza?
This was supposed to be you guys.
Wheel of pizza!
Why do good things happen to terrible people?
Yes! A wad of cash! Money is the best!
Now can I say it?
I'll say it for you, Clyde. Listeners, we're gonna have to give Gus's all our thumbs down. Let's get out of here.
Hey, wait up!
Is that who I think it is?
It's Gus himself!
But why would he be talking to us?
Lincoln, Clyde, where are you going?
You know who we are?
Of course! Pepperoni Supreme, extra cheese, crust well done, but not burnt. You think because I'm cooking up pies in the back means I don't know my best customers? Don't think you can just sneak out of here.
Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Games and Grub.
Please. My father is Mr. Games and Grub. I'm Gus.
Gus!
Look, you caught us on a pretty crazy night. The Cherry Pit Spit hit us hard. But there is no way I'm letting my regulars out of here without treating them to a full meal on the house.
Wow, thank you. But, where are we supposed to sit?
Follow me.
The back entrance!
Order up! Coming through!
Whoa!
Lincoln, Clyde, your seats.
You're letting us eat in the kitchen?
This is where the magic happens.
Now, I made your usual, but here's a few things that we're working on from the test kitchen.
Whoa! A spaghetti pizza?
A flight of dipping sauces arranged from cool to hot?
A chocolate lasagna for dessert?
That's right. Now see what you think. Whatever you like, we'll add it to the menu. And we'll call it the Clinkin' McCloud. Bon appetito.
Hey! Who parked a van in the compact spot? Johnny? Was it you?
Oh, this spaghetti pizza is divine. Well, listeners, I guess that settles it. Gus's gets all of our thumbs up. I would put my thumbs up, but they're busy trying the various dipping sauces.
Clyde, you can use a breadstick. I can't believe we ever doubted Gus's. It's truly the best spot in Royal Woods. Until next time, I'm Lincoln.
And I'm Clyde. Ooh, more garlic knots.
Huts! What will we learn? To the ice machine!
Lola Loud, hosting another fabulous Listen Out Loud podcast. I am backstage at the Little Miss Iron Ore pageant.
It's the only local competition Lola hasn't won. She wants this crown bad. I mean, she came in second once.
Thank you, Lincoln.
And even third a few times.
I said thank you, Lincoln. Listeners, my big brother is here with me today as my pageant coach. He is here to help me with every little thing I need to look Lola amazing. Lint brush.
On it.
Mrs. Fun. Anyway, listeners, you're in for a special treat. I'll be revealing my secret pageant beauty regimen just for you. Do you know how many competitors would love to get their hands on these deets? A lot. Don't think I can't see you snooping back there, China. Yeah, you better run. Such desperation.
Okay, Lols, the workstation is all set up with your supplies. Let's get you to makeup.
Lovely.
Whoops. It's okay. It was just perfume.
That'll be coming out of your paycheck.
We're fixing to start the talent portion. Lola, sweetie! I know as pageant coordinator I should not be biased, but your dress is stunning!
Cheryl, stop! Royal blue satin with rhinestone beading and tiered skirt ruffle frills. It's just something I had in my closet.
Oh, come on! Twirl, girl, twirl!
Oh, silly Lincoln. No need to fall on your knees and bow. Save it for when I win the crown.
I wasn't bowing. I was attacked by your ruffles.
Well, I best be wrangling up the next contestant. Good luck out there, sugar.
Come on, Lincoln. Time to stop dilly-dallying and start the makeup magic.
Have a seat.
Okay, first we'll moisturize with a Caviar Luxe face mask. It gives my skin a radiant shine.
And it gives me fish fingers.
More!
But the instructions say...
Do you think I've gotten this far by following instructions? More!
All right. Is it supposed to harden up like that?
Yeah, you can take it off now.
You want me to give you cake now?
You can take it off now.
I can take a break now? Great! I'm dying to wash this fish smell off my hands. Well, I still don't know what you're saying, but I'm gonna take the mask off now. Good thing I brought Lana's chisel. And just a quick glimpse.
Total perfection. Now we delicately add a layer of powder. Lincoln! I wasn't ready! My mouth was open! Tastes like lavender chalk.
Sorry, I really like that part.
Pageant coaches can be replaced, you know. So watch it! All right, moving on. Time for my glam pageant makeup. Unfortunately, listeners, I cannot divulge the details of my design. It's trademarked. China! Beat it already!
Okay, here we go. Contouring your cheekbones, gluing on lashes, blotting your lips, applying primer, eating a chip from myself. Yes, wiping my hands, and voila! What do you think?
You are amazing!
Oh, thanks, Lols.
No, I'm talking to myself in the mirror. Lola, darling, you are a sight to behold. And now for the finale, my hair. A winning style needs volume and hold, so I use Grab and Clench hairspray.
Uh-oh. Lola, I think I'm stuck to your hair.
Well, my hair is currently flawless, so you're gonna have to lose a hand.
Lola!
Fine, just make it snappy.
Did that hurt?
Just get the hairdryer, please. Listeners, I usually spend 10 minutes under the dryer, but today we don't have that kind of time, so we're bringing out the big guns.
Least Lisa invented a jet-powered dryer just for Lola. We've never used it before, so let's hope it works.
Crank it all the way!
Lola, where did you go?
I landed in this bit of sequence! Get me out of here! Lola Loud. Swimming in tacky costume jewelry. That's about right.
Oh, Lindsay Sweetwater. Nice curtains. I mean, dress.
Well, I didn't realize they just let anybody into this pageant.
Honey, I was born to be Little Miss Iron Ore.
I'll bet you don't even know anything about iron ore.
Like I wouldn't know the name of the woman who started the pageant.
Actually, iron ore is a mineral.
Wow, Lola. Surprised you got that right.
And never mind.
Lindsay, hon, you're up! You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, mercy alive. That bagpipe reminds me when my daddy's old goose got the croup. In a good way. Let's get you on stage. Lola, baby doll, you're up after Lindsay.
Good luck, Lola. Hope nothing goes wrong with your performance.
That Lindsay. Please let her get sucked into her own bagpipe.
Hey now, don't let her get to you. Remember, judges always love your ribbon dancing routine.
You're so right. Okay, I'll do warm-ups. Can you get my ribbon wand for me, please?
Sure thing. Uh-oh.
Lincoln, there are two things a beauty contestant never wants to hear. Uh-oh. And runner-up.
Promise you won't get mad?
I'd never make such a foolish promise. What?
Well, I better tell you anyway. Your wand is missing.
What? But I left it right here on the counter. What happened to it?
Please welcome to the stage, Lindsay Sweetwater.
You know what? I bet that low-down lizard-eyed Lindsay hit it just to get me disqualified. Well, Lola Loud does not go down that easy. Hurry, we have to find it. Ooh, maybe she put it in the girls' bathroom. I'll go look.
You mind?
I'm in here.
Excuse you.
Pageant emergency! Has anyone seen my ribbon wand? There it is, sticking out from under that stall door.
Stop it! That's my dress! Oh, man.
Sorry.
Any luck?
Zilch! And we're running out of time! It sounds like Lizard Lindsay's on her grand finale!
Hey, there's the exit doors. Maybe she tried to ditch the wand in the alley.
Good thinking. Come on! Check inside those trash cans! Me? Well, I can't do it! I'm about to go on!
Fine. The wand's not in any of these, but I did find a lot of press-on-nails, eyelashes, and hair extensions. Blech. Psst.
Maybe I got what you need, Chief.
Flip?
What are you doing out here?
Hey, I don't know this Flip fella, but feel free to peruse my cart. Check out the sign.
Jimmy's Jewels and Gems?
Jimmy, at your service. I got the finest knockoff jewelry. Crowns, sashes, trophies, you name it. Let's be real. Not all of those show ponies in there are coming out champs. But with Jimmy right here, each of them can at least look like a winner.
You don't happen to have a ribbon dance wand in here, do you?
Closest I got is this push-button magic fairy scepter.
Tacky. Come on, Lola, we have to keep...
Name your price, Jimmy.
Lola!
But it matches a pair of kitten heels I have. Fine, let's go.
Biscuits and bacon grease. There you are, Lola. I've been looking everywhere for you. You're on right now. You're the last one.
But Cheryl, I need more time. Can you stall? Just a teensy bit.
Oh, sugar, we're trying. Norm the janitor's out there right now, but his mop bucket drum solo is going down in flames. Hey, you! Hey, y'all! Stop throwing that produce at Norm! Tomatoes are for frying, not flinging!
Well, that's it. I'm gonna have to go out there and tell those judges that I am disqualified. And I really wanted to win this pageant!
pageant!
Now wait just a ding-dang minute. This isn't the Lola Loud I know.
It's okay, Lincoln. You don't have to do the pageant coach thing anymore. I'll still pay you for your time. Not quite as much, but you understand.
Forget that. This is your brother talking. I've never seen you give up, whether it's a pageant or the last waffle at breakfast. The Lola I know would find a way to go out there and perform.
You're absolutely right. After all, I am good at so many things. Let's see. Aha! I'll just take the caps off these bottles of sparkling water. Then use some eyelash glue and stick the caps on the bottoms of my shoes. Ta-da! I'm gonna wow those judges with tap dancing like they've never seen. Thank you, Lincoln. You're the best pageant coach and an even better big brother.
Thanks, Lols. Go break a leg. Ooh, sparkling water. Dang it. Where are the paper towels?
And finally, please welcome to the stage, Lola Loud!
That's my little sister.
Well, folks, that certainly was impressive. The judges have all tabulated their scores, and our winner is Lola Loud!
Thank you, Linky! Listeners, the crown is mine, and it looks amazing. I bet Mrs. Iron Ore would be so proud of me. No thanks to you, Lindsay!
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
Like you don't know. Hiding Lola's wand so she'd be disqualified.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Oh, yeah? Then swear on my crown.
I swear, I never even touched it.
Well, now I know you're telling the truth. I'm sorry I accused you, Lindsay. But if you didn't take my ribbon off the counter, then who?
Oopsie doodle.
Cheryl?
I'm sorry, little angels. I saw it laying there and thought it was my hair ribbon. Takes a lot to keep this haystack in place. Here, let me take it out.
The ribbon turned on Lisa's jet engine hairdryer.
Brown sashes, come and get them.
Look out!
It's not Flip, it's Janelle!
Lola, we better go help him.
You are so right. Otherwise, I'd never get my hands on that magic fairy scepter. Well, loyal listeners, thanks bunches for joining me backstage. Until next time, this is Lola Loud reminding you, think fabulous, be fabulous. Toodles!
Well, butter my buns. Is this little old gadget a voice recorder? Test, test. It's like the intercom. Well, hush my puppy and collared my greens. Fixing a mess of cornbread for my ham hocks and beans.
Cheryl, Flip's stuck in a bit of sequence. We need help.
It's Jimmy!
Oh, sure. I'll be right there, sugar.
Good evening, listeners. It is I, Lucy Loud, and my bat Fangs. At the Royal Woods Cemetery, we are joined tonight by all members of the Royal Woods Morticians Club. Please introduce yourselves.
Princess of Despair, Mistress of Darkness, I am Persephone.
I am Haiku, and I did not prepare anything.
Here's Dante.
Don't forget Boris. Whoops, wrong key. That's better. Must have gotten peanut butter. Ectoplasm on my keyboard again.
And last but not least, it is I, Morpheus, and my crow, Thorn. Thornius! That crow! Drop the mic! Here's the mic, Lucy. Sorry about that. Thorn, you're in time out.
You're forgiven, Morpheus. Anyway, listeners, as you can tell, we're absolutely thrilled you're joining us as we conduct a seance.
That means talk to the dead.
Thank you, Haiku. Yes, we're hoping to chat with an old friend and a former mascot of our school, Ricky the Rooster. Here's an old clip of the king himself.
Stop picking me, Ricky!
Sigh. Powerful stuff. Okay, everyone, it's time. Follow me. Remember, watch out for open graves. Are you okay, Boris?
Yes. Oh, looky, I found a tooth down here. Wait, 2 teeth. Find as keepers.
Ah, here we are. Ricky's headstone. He cockadoodle died doing what he cockadoodle loved. Beautiful chisel work, Dante.
Thank you. I picked it up at goth camp. Wait, is that a chip? Much better. Lucy, take it away.
Let's all join hands and stand around Ricky's headstone. Ricky, Ricky, are you there?
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Stop!
We're trying to seance.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, kids. I didn't know you were having a seance tonight. Who are you talking to this time? Einstein, Shakespeare, my great Aunt Edna?
No, Ricky the Rooster, Hank.
Oh, well, tell him. That means I hope he's having a nice afterlife.
Listeners, I'd like to introduce you to Hank, the groundskeeper of the Royal Wood Cemetery.
And the artist behind the Pond of Tranquility.
Oh, I always forget where it is.
Thanks, guys. Listen, I'm installing some new gargoyles tonight. Gotta do something to keep those owls out. Poop everywhere. That's right, I'm talking about you, you featherbrains. Oh, man, right in my ear. You better get out of here before these hoot heads squirt you, too.
We'll just do this at my house. Come on, everybody. Ah. Darn these open graves. Can someone help me out?
They're coming at me from all sides!
Greetings again, listeners. We're back, newly relocated to my room in the Loud House.
Yo! I think you mean our room. Look out, I'm on a roll, baby.
Sigh. That's right. My sister and roommate Lynn is also here, but she's promised to be respectful of the seance.
Yeah, I'll cork it. Yeah, I need to stretch anyway.
Ricky, was that you?
Oh, me, baby. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, my.
Guys, focus. Where were we? Ah, yes. Ricky, are you there? We have a few questions for you about the afterlife.
Brace yourselves! Lana incoming!
Get off my
Oh, they're so cute. It's awful.
Lana, what is going on?
Sorry, Luce. I'm trying to get all these guys adopted. You'll hear about it in my podcast.
Quit panting on me.
Ew, drool.
Aw, looks like they love you guys. Sure you don't want to adopt one?
Well, I do kind of like that brooding labradoodle. Oh, right. Sorry, Thorn. He gets very jealous.
Lucy, Ricky isn't going to feel comfortable returning to a place with this many dogs, aka predators for a rooster. We need to relocate again.
My homestead is available.
Thank you, Boris. That'd be great. And come to think of it, none of us have ever seen where you live before.
Yeah, is it overseas?
In the sewer?
In a cave?
With wolves?
In his basement?
You shall see. Welcome to my lair.
Sigh. Boris, this is beautiful.
Whoa, look at the white picket
all the
fence.
flowers.
Mother is a home decorator. It's a hard life for Boris, surrounded by doilies and canary yellow. Shield your eyes as you follow me.
Okay, let's begin again. Ricky, we're here at Boris's house, still trying to reach you. There are no more dogs, so you don't have to worry. I have a feeling he's about to say something.
Robert, your hot dogs are ready!
Who's Robert?
Mother, I told you repeatedly to call me Boris.
Oh, right. Boris. Okay. So I didn't have buns, so I wrapped the dogs in tortillas. Ketchup on the side, just like you like it. I mean, blood.
Mother, thank you, but we're in the middle of a very important session with a deceased.
I'll take one.
Sweetie, you didn't tell me you were having your spooky friends over. I would have made deviled eggs or something.
I'd eat deviled eggs.
Mother, leave us. I beg you.
Oh, sure. Don't stay up too late. Remember, we're going apple picking in the morning.
She's not really gone. She's outside the door listening.
Busted! I'm really leaving now. Just gonna boil up some more hot dogs for the gang. Who likes mustard?
I do.
Shush, Dante. Did you not eat lunch today?
Let's relocate before she breaks out my infant photos.
But where should we go?
Well, my house is out. My male sibling is having his birthday party. Ugh, pony rides.
My place is out too. Our carpet is being shampooed.
My lighting is not ideal.
My mom's hosting a jewelry party. So if anybody needs turquoise, let me know. She's trying to win a trip to Reno.
It's okay, guys. I think we need to go somewhere Ricky had a connection with, and somewhere we won't be interrupted.
But where? I'll play some thinking music.
Wait, I've got it. Listeners, do not despair. We'll be back in a second.
It was my music that helped, wasn't it?
Ha ha. Perfect. Now we're at the Royal Woods Elementary School, where Ricky was a beloved mascot for over 2 decades.
Why are we on the playground?
Well, we can't go inside. It's locked. Dante, can you get off the swings, please? We're about to start and we need you to complete the spirit circle.
Oh, sure thing. This hot dog deviled egg combo is starting to rumble.
Ricky, was that you?
No, that was me. But I feel much better now. I'm ready to start.
What do you have to say, Ricky? You can speak your piece to us.
Wait, what's that noise?
It's getting closer. It's Ricky with a message.
What are you kids doing out here?
Principal Huggins, we're having a seance.
What are you doing out here?
And why are your shorts so tiny?
Well, I was just getting in some laps.
But you were dancing.
Dance laps. It's an even harder form of exercise. Listen, kids, I'm gonna have to shut whatever this is down. You can't be on the playground after hours. It's a liability, and I cannot be sued again.
Wait, again?
Sigh. Sorry, listeners. I guess we won't be talking to Ricky the Rooster tonight.
Wait, did you say Ricky the Rooster?
Yes, that's who we were trying to contact.
Well, why didn't you say so? I have so much to tell him. Did he like his memorial? What about the new paint color on my house? Oh, I miss his guidance. It was everything. Oh.
That's right. I forgot you two were friends. Would you like to join us as we talk to him?
What do I have to do?
Your skin is so nice.
What do you want with my skin?
Nothing. I was just giving you a compliment.
Oh, well, thank you. I moisturize often. I guess I'll join your seance.
Okay, everyone. Let's talk to Ricky. Join hands.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
Ricky, we have a friend of yours here tonight. Principal Huggins, would you like to say anything?
Oh, hello, Ricky. I miss you. I heard it. He said something. Did you hear it?
Listeners, Ricky responded. This is unbelievable. If only we could decipher his cryptic message.
I think it's pretty obvious. He misses me, too. Thank you, Miss Loud. I quite enjoyed that. Now, everyone, let's go inside and have some hot chocolate.
To celebrate?
Yes, and I need to call your parents to have them pick you up.
All this life marshmallows.
Thanks for listening, everyone. This is the Royal Woods Morticians Club signing off and saying, rest in peace.
Okay, let's go inside. Whose folks am I calling first?
Testing. Hey there, listeners. Boris's mom here. I just had to let everyone know I made that rooster noise. Boris forgot his keyboard, and well, I couldn't let those kids go home disappointed. You may not realize it from his sunny disposition, but Boris gets a little emotional sometimes. So keep this between us, okay? Oh, okay. That definitely wasn't me. Guys, I'm getting out of here!
Good afternoon, Listen Out Loud fans. It's me, Clyde McBride, and I'm outside of Royal Wood's famed restaurant, Lynn's Table. Today I'm giving you an inside look at the ins and outs of running a restaurant. Between you and me and my dream journal, I hope to be the owner of my own place one day. So I thought, oh, Dad! Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Just wanted to apply a quick coat of sunblock, SPF 700.
But Dad, I'm about to go inside.
Are there windows?
Yes.
Then the rays of that fiery orb can still get to you. But I'll tell you what, I won't make you wear the sun hat.
So today I'll be learning how to run a restaurant.
And done. Oh, I have to take a picture for Hair Bear, our little restaurateur. Say Gouda. It's just a cheese.
Cheese!
Okay, I'll come pick you up after your podcast just in time to reapply more sunblock. Well, your old dad is off to rehearsal. Better warm up.
Now, where was I? Oh yeah, so today I'll be learning all about the restaurant business from, drumroll please, Mr. Lynn Loud, owner and chef of Lynn's Table and father of my best friend in the whole world. And you listeners will be coming along for the ride. Let's go inside.
Oh, hey, Clyde! Coming through with Hot Wings!
Oh, hey, Kataro. Nice roller skates.
Oh, these are not just roller skates. They are service industry game changers. Front and rear top stops, and they even play the Lynn's Table jingle.
Lynn's Table, come in if you're able.
Whoa, listeners. I know the day just started, but boy, we are off to a strong start. Do you know where Mr. Loud is?
I'm okay.
Ah, never mind. I hear him in the kitchen. See you later, Kataro.
Oh, hey, mind giving me a push?
Cooking up a bunch of yum. A yummy yum.
Hey, Mr. Loud.
Oh, my thumb! Oh, hey, Clyde. You're just in time. Grab an apron. The lunch rush is about to start. Oh, and a hairnet.
Ah! It sounds like we're in for a treat. Chef Loud is letting us watch him work.
Watch! I need you as my sous chef today. My number 2. Number 2.
Really? Listeners, I wish you could see the look on my face right now.
Well, sure. How else is a future restaurant owner gonna learn? Here, help me get started making the special of the day, pumpkin pie. But first, let's wash those hands. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Oh, that's better. Clyde, you're up.
Ooh, this soap is so fragrant.
That's olive oil.
Ah.
Okay, could you grab me some of those mixing bowls?
You got it. Hands are a little slippery. Got one.
Hey, thanks for pre-greasing it for me, Clyde.
So, Mr. Loud, while you're prepping that pumpkin, we have some questions from our listeners. Gina from Hazeltucky wants to know, what's the secret to a perfect dish?
Ooh, whoa, that's a toughie. I'll have to think about my answer after I open up a can of pumpkin puree. Clyde's my sous chef for the day. You got your spices, your nutmeg.
Wait, what's that?
My famous pumpkin spice blend?
No, that song you were just singing.
Oh, my autumnal pumpkin pie ditty. I was just making it up.
You're a chef and a songwriter? Listeners, mind blown.
Huh, I guess I don't even notice when I'm doing it anymore. I find it's the perfect way to cook. That's it, Clyde! The ditties are my secret to making the perfect dish. There's your answer, Gina from Hazeltucky. Here, Clyde, why don't you try some mixing and dittying of your own? Your ingredients are flour, baking powder, and a dash of flair. Let's see what you got.
Mixing up dough and spreading over the counter? Uh-oh, I think I used too much baking powder! No, next time, less baking powder. More flair.
Don't worry about it. It took me years to perfect the art of the cooking ditty. And a fire extinguisher or two.
job we keep to in every room.
Here's a little secret, Clyde. I happened to prepare a couple of pies before you got here, just in case. Let's put those in the oven.
Good thinking, Mr. Loud.
If there's one thing I've learned in this business, Clyde, it's always make extra pies. And use your leftovers in the soup of the day. And the customer's always right. And don't read reviews.
Did you catch all that, listeners? We're mining culinary gold!
Attention, chefs! The lunch rush is here! And it's much worse than we expected. It's the weekend of the Rattlesnake Roundup. We've got folks all the way from the Poconos out there.
Let's go check it out! Looks like the whole town's out there, and they look hungry. Ooh.
The people or the snakes?
Both. Where's my paper bag?
Clyde, it's all good. Can I borrow that bag?
Hey, you three! I brought a big old sea bass for the Bring Your Own Fish special. I'll put it in the kitchen for you.
Scoots, we've talked about this. We do not have a Bring Your Own Fish special, and the kitchen is off limits. Scoots is one of our more demanding customers. It takes a certain strength to handle her. I'll rock, paper, scissors you for Scoots duty, K-Dog.
Dang it! Lost again. Scoots, ma'am? Let's bring you back to your table, and I'll get a bucket for your fish.
There he goes. He's a brave man, and terrible at rock, paper, scissors. He always starts with scissors. All right, Clyde, it's time to do some table service.
Listeners, we're about to shadow as Chef Loud works some of his customer service magic.
Hey there, Mr. Grouse, what can I get you? Might I suggest our special Pumplin Pie?
What happened to the roller skating waiter guy, the one I actually like?
Yeah. Well, lucky for you, you got me today.
Lucky's not the term I'd use. I'll just have the prune soup, but not too hot, or too soupy, or too pruny.
I would love to bring you that if it was on our menu.
Yeah, I know. You got a lousy menu and the font's too dang small.
All right, well, we'll see what we can do.
And I'll take one of your pun pies, too.
Coming right up.
Go, Sean! I got an issue over here with my soup.
Oh, boy. Come on, Clyde.
I need a refund. I found a scorpion in my bowl.
But you ate it all.
It was at the bottom.
You know what? Fine, Flip. I'll get you a refund, but this is the last time.
I want my money in unmarked dimes.
10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents.
Just give me the sack, kid.
Look out, Flip! Hot prune soup coming through!
Oh, my dimes! This is my soup.
Oh, why is there a scorpion here?
Hang on! I'll get some towels. Clyde, call an ambulance.
Listeners, BRB, restaurant emergency. And we're back here in the kitchen. Turns out we didn't need the ambulance. Just a round of ice packs and some anti-venom, which my dads always make me carry. As for the scorpion, we sent it to an insect preserve.
See, Clyde? That's why a good restaurateur knows how to juggle anything that comes at you. Now, let's check on those pies. Still looking and smelling good. Just a few more minutes.
So we prepped the dessert special, took lunch orders. Now what?
Time to get cooking.
Listeners, you can't see this, but I've got goosebumps.
Okay. Table 12 wants the linzagna and the linger chicken. Table 8 wants the linguine and chicken dumplings. And Grouse still needs his prune soup, which we don't make. So, I'll need a tray for the linzagna, a frying pan for the dumplings, a strainer for the linguine, and I guess I'm making prune soup. Let's start chopping.
Make way! Scoots coming through!
Can I help you, Scoots?
Oh, chill out. I'm just browsing the fridge. I know you keep the good stuff back here.
Come on, Scoots. The same condiments we have on the table are the same ones in the kitchen.
Ooh, I'll find your hot mustard one day.
Order's up. All right, sous chef Clyde, let's bring these meals to some hungry customers. And here's your prune soup.
This looks semi-edible, Loud. Now quit hovering. You're getting your stank on it.
Fresh ground pepper. Bon appetit. Oh, you're looking good today.
Here's your lasagna with fresh Parmesan.
I see you got your favorite table. We saved it for you.
And linger chicken with extra linger.
And that's the last one. Let's head back to the kitchen.
Phew! So, Mr. Loud, our listeners and myself have one final question for you. What is the most important thing about being a restaurant owner?
Well, first of all, I am floored by your hard-hitting questions again, Clyde. I think the most important thing is to really pay attention to the details.
Mr. Loud?
Every little thing.
Mr. Loud?
While also being able to put out fire.
Mr. Loud!
What?
There's a fire!
Oh, no! My Pumplin pies! Where's my fire extinguisher? Oh, dang, darn it, Lynn. You burned the special. Ugh. I better bust out my frozen pound cake.
Actually, Mr. Loud, my dads and I have a quick dessert recipe for any occasion. I'll just need a mixing bowl, spoon, bananas, cream, and wafer cookies.
Yes, sir. You got it, Chef Clyde.
Mixing up bananas in a bowl of cream. With hungry customers, we can't lose steam.
Clyde, you're doing it. You're diddying and mixing.
I am!
I told you were a natural. Keep going.
Toasting the meringue and doing my thing. Laying on vanilla wafers, keeping hands steady.
The McBride's famous banana pudding is finally ready. You did it, Clyde. Now let's get those specials out.
Here you are, Mr. Grouse. Some of the McBride's famous banana pudding. Care for a little whipped cream?
Hit me. Now this is tasty.
What's that you're holding?
The McBride's famous banana pudding. Want to try some, Scoots?
Ooh, you had me at pudding. I won't be needing my dentures. Woohoo! Mama's free. Oh.
I'm just glad you're happy. Oh, quick, let's get back to the kitchen. Whew. Listen, Clyde, I'm sorry for throwing you into the fire today. I mean, I completely understand if you don't want to be a restaurant owner anymore.
Are you kidding? I'm more excited now than ever. Ditties, wacky customers, and an actual fire?
Nah, maybe don't tell your dads about the fire.
Today was such a blast, Mr. Loud. I never knew being a chef/restaurant owner could be so exciting.
Well, your banana pudding recipe saved the day. Stay right here, I have an idea. Do you think you could, could you add it to my recipe book?
Really? Sure! Bananas, vanilla wafers, and who am I making this bad boy out to?
Lynn Loud Sr., please.
Well, I think that's my ride. Yeah, definitely my ride. Bye, Mr. Loud!
See you around, Clyde. Hey, guys, there's definitely no fire here today. Yo, K-Dog, you need another ice pack? Think fast.
Well, listeners, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Listen Out Loud. I'm Clyde McBride, and thanks for coming along for the ride.
What's up, podcast listeners? Lana Loud here. You may be wondering where I am right now. Well, it's only the most awesomest place I know. The Royal Woods Animal Shelter! Let me introduce you to some of my BFFs. That's best furry friends forever. Pat Call! He is 44 pounds of pure beef, loves cold hot dogs, sniffing butts, and snapping at imaginary flies. Meet Rocket the German Pinscher! Whoa, Rocket Man! Hot dog breath? I love it. We also have a Tabby who ain't too shabby. She's got the voice of an angel, 'cause she is one. It's Feline Dion! And last but certainly not least is my best bird buddy. He's a cockatoo with a sick do. Captain Ron!
Ron's a babe.
Been working on his self-esteem. Oh, I almost forgot. Listeners, say hello to the head volunteer at the shelter. She's Luna's other better half, Sam!
Good to be here, Lana.
She likes to serenade the animals with her ukulele.
They really love it. Look into their eyes and it's easy to see how happy all my furry little friends can be. Look into their eyes and you'll be sure. Doesn't matter if they have 2 legs or 4.
Or even if they potty on the floor. Hey, what's with all the balloons?
I'm setting up for Adoption Day. Oh, can you give me a hand?
Adoption Day? No!
Hey, bad Lana. No popping the decorations.
But Sam, if my BFFs get adopted, I might not ever see them again.
Look, I totally get it, Lons. It's hard to let them go, but we don't want them to stay here forever. They should have good homes.
Ugh, fine. But I have some questions for these so-called adopters.
Speaking of, it sounds like we have a possible adopter at the door. Watch how it's done, Lana.
Greetings, animal weirdos. I was wondering...
Hey there, Flip. Here to adopt? You look like a dog guy. Can I interest you in a terrier? A Staffordshire, maybe? How about an English bulldog?
I know! I got the perfect pup for you!
Wait, I'm not...
How do you feel about face licks?
Aw, not Slob Marley. He's our #1 slobber.
Come here, Mon!
My face ain't no ice cream cone! I'm drowning over here! His tongue went up my nose!
All right, Mr. Marley. Give Flip some breathing room.
Good boy, Slob.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong idea. I ain't here for no companion.
Oh, you're not? Oh, sweet.
I'm here to use the pet spa facilities. It's the most affordable place in town to deep clean my stash. See, the nacho cheese, it gets fused to the hairs.
Pet spa? You mean this hose?
That should do it. Thank you. I'm taking one of these free cookies for the road.
Flip knows that's a dog biscuit, right?
One won't hurt him. Honestly, it's probably the healthiest thing he's eaten all day.
Well, that was a bust. But we got a whole day of adopting ahead of us. So I'm gonna go grab us some food. You like probiotic grain sandwiches?
Ick. I'm good with the dog biscuits.
Cool. If anyone comes in to adopt while I'm gone, promise me you'll make an effort. Remember, we want these guys and gals to find forever homes. You just gotta show everyone how pets can be fulfilling. Don't matter if you're on the go or straight chillin'. Pet parenting can be totally thrilling. Thank you, Royal Woods Animal Shelter!
Listeners, it looks like we have another potential adopter.
Well, hello there, Lana Loud.
Oh, hey, Mayor Davis. You here to adopt?
Yes, I am.
Then have a seat. I got some questions.
Oh!
And watch out for the chew toys.
Oh, you have a little clipboard. How official.
Why do you want a pet?
Well, I love animals. I've had pets my whole life. I'm looking for a dog who can accompany me on the campaign trail. And if things are really going south, rally voters.
Dogs are a big responsibility. What are your qualifications?
Well, I, run a town. I also have a big backyard, tons of toys, and give really great hugs.
Fine. Let's start in the dog room.
There are some cuties in here. Lana, is that a goat?
Yeah, that's Greg. We weren't sure where to put him, but he seems to really get along with the dogs. But not the mini horses. Don't ask.
Lana, you don't need to take me any further. I'll take this little pumpkin.
Oh no, listeners. She's pointing at Rocket.
Rocket? Don't care so much for that name, but I can change that, right?
What? I gave him that name.
He looks more like a Chaz to me, or a Gilbert, or a Chubby Wubby Tubby Nubby. Do you want a belly rub? Do you like the name Chubby Wubby Tubby Nubby?
Rocket is a German pinscher. That means he's a working dog and is going to need a ton of exercise.
I think I can manage. I'm a practitioner of capoeira, the Brazilian art of dance fighting.
Yeah, but I'm going to need to make sure you can keep up with him. How many miles can you run?
Huh?
Jog in place and go! Faster! Faster! Rocket needs to get out a ton of energy every day or he'll start eating your shoes!
I shouldn't have worn high heels today.
And time! I'll have my people get in touch with your people.
Can't I just take Chubby Wubby Tubby Nubby home?
We'll talk about Rocket soon. Okay? Okay, bye. Well, listeners, that wasn't gonna work out. If an ex-marathon runner or retired pro athlete comes in here, that's one thing. But I do not think Mayor Davis can keep up with Rocket. Trust me, Rocket. Let's hold out for the pro athlete. Someone else is here. Hopefully they'll meet my adopting standards. Wow! Isn't this place just the cutest? Cheryl, what are you doing here?
I saw a little old sign hung up in the coffee shop, and I thought, girl, you should pick yourself up a fur baby. Yes, you should.
We'll see if you've got what it takes.
For what?
Adoption. So, how can I help you?
Well, I am what you'd call a kitty cat type. I like kittens. I like kitten heels. I like kittens in heels. I like kittens in heels and inspirational kitten calendars. Ooh, what about this princess right here?
I don't know. That's Feline Dion, and she hates wearing heels.
Oh, hello to you too, Feline. Oh, she's as precious as a baby newt in a bonnet. Yes, you are. I think she likes me.
Slow your roll, Cheryl. What kind of future do you see for you and Feline? How do you plan on supporting her hopes and dreams? Do you have a college fund started?
Wow, a lot of questions. Where to start? Well, we are gonna snuggle, watch soaps together, chase mice, and don't you worry that hat-wearing head of yours. I'm gonna get her the comfiest cat bed you ever did see.
Whoa. Feline won't be sleeping in your bed?
Oh no, sweetie, I got a case of the Jimmy legs, and I wouldn't want to give her a little old donkey kick in the middle of the night.
Noted. How's your singing?
What?
Feline loves singing. It helps her go to the bathroom.
Get right out of town, me too! A nice little jingle always helps me tinkle.
No, you don't understand. You have to supply the tune, so I'm gonna need you to sing.
Oh, honey, I don't know. On the spot like this?
Less stalling, more singing.
Well, I guess I could try. Can I get a little old bead or something?
I'll drum on the kitty litter.
Hush, fur baby, don't you say a word.
Cheryl?
Cheryl's gonna buy you a toy stuffed bird.
Cheryl!
And if that toy stuffed bird don't sing...
Cheryl!
Oh, honey, you scared the tinkle right out of me.
That's okay. We're used to accidents around here.
But we were gonna do snuggles. Oh, shucks.
I don't think this is gonna work out, Cheryl. Sorry. Another swing and a miss, listeners. She wasn't right for you, Feline. That singing was way off key. You deserve like a professional opera singer or something. Do you guys hear something? I think it's coming from the door.
Salutations, Lana. May I enter?
Hey, Dante. Is that coming from you?
It's my entrance music. Your sister Lucy tells me that you might be able to assist me. I'm in the market for a winged companion. It must be mysterious and foreboding, with dark plumage. I was thinking a raven, perhaps, though I'd settle for an unhinged pigeon.
Sorry, fresh out of pigeons. Thanks for stopping by, though.
What about the captain?
Wait, what was that?
This is our cockatoo, Captain Ron.
Captain of the front, party in the back.
Ugh, that bird is brighter than the fire of 1,000 suns.
Yeah, but I got a dark energy.
Oh, that works. I'll take him.
You can't just take him from me.
Yes, he can.
Zip it, Ron. He needs to be vetted. So, Dante, are you qualified for bird ownership?
Well, I've bat-sat Fangs for Lucy. I even took him to the movies once. He's a big fan of the rom-coms.
Noted. Is there anything else I should know?
I thought I braid the bird's hair to look like mine.
What? Yeah, that's a no-go for me. Ron has a very fashionable mohawk.
Ron could use a new do. Ron?
Shh, not at the time, Ron. Listen, Dante, while we're talking specifics, I should also mention that Captain Ron will only eat if you physically feed him.
Like hand feed him?
No, mouth feed him. Like a mama bird. Here, I'll show you. Now you give it a try. Quick, eat these crackers.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Wait! I'm flexible!
Dang. Can you believe this, listeners? We haven't found one decent adopter.
Lana, I'm back! Good news! They threw in some free seaweed with the grain sandwiches. How's it going? And Lana, why are none of the animals adopted?
Yeah. We really haven't had anyone come by. Yep, it's been real slow.
Liar, liar. Pants on fire.
Okay, maybe a few people came by, but they weren't good fits.
she's a picky one.
Why are you doing this to me, Ron? I fed you crackers from my mouth.
Look, Lana, I know you love these animals and you're gonna miss them when they get adopted, but they belong in good homes. It's what's best for them.
But nobody who came in today was good enough for my BFFs.
You sure about that? Or are your standards just impossibly high because you're afraid to let them go?
Maybe you're right. I can see why Luna likes you. You're pretty smart, I guess. BRB, listeners. I've got some apology calls to make.
I'm proud of you, Lana.
Sam, I'm on the phone.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, listeners, Lons is back, and we've relocated to my house. Mom, Dad, I'm home.
Hey, honey. How was the shelter?
Great. It was adoption day, and all the animals found good homes. And guess what? Flip, Cheryl, Mayor Davis, and Dante said I can come visit my BFFs anytime I want.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Right. We're still working on a home for Greg. Lana! Why is there a goat in our room? He's eating my lipstick! Coming! Okay, listeners, got a jet. If anybody wants to adopt a goat, call me.
Listeners, welcome to the Mr. Coconut Show. Today's special guest, me. Oh, Mr. Coconut, give me back my mic. Hi, listeners. He's just kidding. It's me, Luann Loud, with another Listen Out Loud podcast. Mr. C will be assisting me and providing the occasional sassy quip. I liked it better as the host. On my last podcast, I taught you about pranking. Today, you'll be listening in on a comedy workshop I'm teaching here at the Royal Woods Community Center. And get this, Benny's co-teaching with me. Her co is also her beau. Speaking of, is Benny Boy bringing the apple blossom of my eye? Of course, he never leaves home without her. Now, Mr. C, remember to control yourself. I know you get nervous and act weird when Mrs. Appleblossom comes around. I act weird. What about you? I'm perfectly calm. You're the one... Oh my gosh, there's Benny. I can't breathe. Ow! Neither can I. Think she'll notice this dent in my head? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. C. Ooh, is that a 94 Windstar? I love the wood paneling. Oh, here he comes. How's my hair? Oh, is that your ticker making all that racket? Way to play it cool. Oh my gosh, is that Milady? How's my hair?
Hey, Luann.
Hi, Benny. Put her there.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, you got me.
Don't worry, Luann. I'll smooth this over for us. Hey, Mrs. A. I'm pretty. You're cute. Together we'd be pretty cute. What do you say?
Oh, Mr. Coconuts, you have such a way with words.
See that, Luann? Saved it.
Well, should we go set up?
Oh, sure. Let me just get my supplies.
Here, let me get that for you.
Wait, Benny! Watch out for my spring-loaded... boxing glove.
It's okay. Actually, it hit Mrs. Appleblossom. Oh, I'm fine. I was a champion boxer in the marionette division.
Ooh, my lady can tell jokes and throw a punch. Be still my beating heart.
This place is way bigger than I thought. So many classes going on.
I know. Basketball, woodworking, yowzers. I'll pass on that.
Oh!
Is that Senior's goat yoga?
Wow, Seymour's really flexible. His legs are behind his head. Ooh, that didn't look good. Shake it off, Seymour.
Oh, here's our classroom, Benny.
Shall we set up?
Oh, yes, that's perfect.
Look how I set the horns up.
Yep, I would put those over there, though.
I kind of like it.
We're ready. Oh, the students are arriving. Wait, Lenny, what are you doing here?
Well, I don't understand your jokes at home, so I thought I'd come here to learn. First question, when am I supposed to laugh?
Aw, that's so supportive. But hold all the questions until the end.
Luann, you're hilarious.
That wasn't a joke.
See? That's why I'm here.
I smell pie. Is it free?
Flip, it's only for the students taking our comedy workshop.
Then sign me up. When's pie time?
Not yet. Take a seat.
Whoa! That guy coming in hot!
Why is there a casket in here?
Is this the comedy workshop?
Oh, it's just Boris. Lucy didn't mention that you were taking the workshop.
I was going to take woodworking to make a bigger casket. Lately, I've been going through a growth spurt. Anyway, that class was filled up, so I am here now.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Really? I vote we put him back in his wooden box. Mr. Coconuts! What? We were all thinking it.
Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and get started.
Oh, Luann, you crack me up.
Not yet, Lenny, but I love your enthusiasm.
Wait, I think I hear another student coming. On a horse?
What happened to the lights?
Ladies and gentlemen, fresh off her directing debut for Sunset Canyon's afternoon dinner theater, I give you Mrs. Bernardo!
And she brought her horse. Look at the size of those chompers.
Oh, I'm so honored that you're taking our comedy workshop, Mrs. Bernardo.
Well, since I'm already master of drama, I figured I'd try dipping my toes in the fountain of comedy.
Great. Let's get started. Today we'll be teaching the 3 P's of comedy: pratfalls, props, and puns.
First up is pratfalls. Luann's gonna demonstrate. Luann, watch out for that banana peel.
Huh? What banana peel? Oh no, Luann! Are you okay? Someone call an ambulance! No, Lenny, that's what a pratfall is. I just pretend to be injured.
Oh, so do you need an ice pack?
Now it's your turn, class. Let's see your best pratfalls. Mrs. Bernardo, do you want to show us how it's done?
It would be my pleasure. Could the tall, sensitive man in back play me in?
She must mean me.
I'm walking! I'm walking! Oh, I think I'm going to fall! I have fallen. I'll never walk the stage again. Well, are the reviews in?
I've got a review for you. My tiny shoe is funnier than you, Toots.
Mr. Coconuts, what did we talk about?
What? Made my lady laugh.
Listen, you little stump. Do you know who I am? The Royal Woods Gazette gave my one-woman show 5 stars.
Was that out of 20?
No one insults Mrs. Bernardo!
Oh, no, Mrs. Bernardo, please don't leave. Mr. C didn't mean it.
Come on, Hamlet. Let's blow this down.
Mr. Coconuts, I know you're showing off because Mrs. Appleblossom is here, but you can't say things like that. You'll drive everyone away.
Oh, I'm sorry, doll. I promised to keep my big yap shut.
Why don't we move on to the next part of our comedy workshop?
Good idea, Benny. Section 2, props. My favorites are my squirt flower. Whoops. Sorry, Benny. My gag glasses, my rubber chicken, and my whoopee cushion.
Who needs that? I got the real deal right here.
Oh, no. Good heavens. Okay, moving on. Oh, jeez. Luann, can you take over?
Sure. Let's just turn a fan on in here. Oh, that's better. Now, if you don't have any comedy props, you can make your own. Benny and I are going to show you how with these balloons.
When shaping balloons, the first thing you want to do is let out a little air, like this. This makes the balloon softer and easier to twist. And done. Look, I made a hat.
And I made a duck. Okay, everyone, now it's your turn. We've got balloons on the table here, so just grab a few. And listeners, that means you too. Time to start twisting.
Hey, Boris, what are you making?
Oh, human innards. It's a special present for Mother's birthday.
Yeesh. Well, that's one way to ruin a birthday.
Oh, the little wooden man has hurt my feelings. I will go.
No, Boris, please don't leave. Oh, Mr. C, what did I tell you about shutting your big yap?
Oh, I'm sorry, Toots. I'll try harder. Big yap shut.
Okay, everybody, now we're gonna move on to the final section of the workshop. Puns! Luann, can you give the class an example?
Certainly, Benny. Hey, guys, why did the pig sister get mad at her during dinner? 'Cause she was hogging all the food. Okay, now it's your turn. Let's hear your best puns. Flip, you want to start us? Never mind. Lenny, how about you start us off?
Sometimes at night, I eat cookies and watch the Dreamboat. Get it?
Okay, that wasn't really a pun, but interesting story.
Would we call that interesting? No wonder old fart pants is snoozing.
Mr. Coconut, stop being mean! Sorry to bail, Luann, but I can't take any more. See you at home.
Lenny, wait! Mr. Coconut, why do you keep doing this?
Luann, I think Mrs. Appleblossom and me are gonna go. This workshop isn't going very well. I mean, Mr. Coconuts is kind of driving everyone away. Honestly, I'm scared to hear what he thinks of me. Salutations. Come on, Benjamin.
No, wait! Please, we're not done! Mr. Coconut, I hope you're happy! You ruined the workshop!
Hey, is it pie time?
Flip, don't touch that pie! Mr. C, come on! Let's grab Benny and Mrs. Appleblossom before it's too late!
Oh, there they are by the exit!
Benny, wait! I just wanted to say... What I'm getting at is... What is that? I'm trying to apologize here!
That's the Royal Woods Werewolf Enthusiast Club. My neighbor's the pack leader. That's him. Looks like they're done now. You were saying?
I'm sorry for all the mean stuff Mr. Coconut said. I just got a little nervous.
What do you have to be nervous about?
What are you, dense, kid? She likes you, you like her. I like her, and I hope she likes me. Do I need to spell it out for you, Benny boy?
We accept your apology, and I like you too. Oh, I got a splinter.
Hot dog! Let's get some steaks.
Hang on, we have a workshop to finish. Podcasters, we'll be back in a few. Mr. C has some apologies to make for running his chompers. Okay, we're in the classroom now and everyone's back for our last exercise.
We're gonna introduce you to the fourth P of comedy, pie.
Finally!
We're gonna be throwing these pies at Mr. Coconuts while we roast them.
Well, that's not a good idea. I'm practically firewood.
No. In comedy, roasting is when you make jokes about someone. Now, normally, that's not very nice. But when it comes to roasting, everyone knows it's in good fun. And I think we can all agree Mr. Coconuts has it coming.
Mrs. Appleblossom, why don't you go first and show us how it's done? It would be my honor. Mr. Coconuts, I thought of you the other day. It reminded me to take out the trash.
Nice one, Toots. A beauty and a comedian.
Here comes the pie.
Rhubarb.
Mrs. Bernardo is ready to do the roasting now. Mr. Coconuts, more like Mr. Bananas, because I don't understand your appeal. Hi!
Oh, appeal! Like a banana! I totally get it! Great job, Lenny! You're gonna graduate! Flip, you're up!
Pass. Is there any more pumpkin?
Okay, class, that's all the time we have. I hope you all had fun at our comedy workshop.
Yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. And feel free to take some pie home. We got plenty of extra.
I will be taking you up on that.
It was just the best day ever. I told want to come back.
Well, podcasters, thanks so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed it.
Hamlet, time for our departure. You there. We need exit music.
I gotcha, Mrs. B.
Nice pratfall.
No, Lenny, I think she's really hurt.
No, I'm okay. It was simply a comedic pratfall.
Lady, your horse is hagging all the lemon meringue.
Hamlet, get away from the pie bar. Come help Mummy, won't you?
I should probably go. Well, until next time, podcasters, keep laughing.